Good morning, everybody. So, Vault Day was yesterday, Reset Day was yesterday for most people, and today I'm cracking into my Vault for the first time here today. I think also EU people are taking a look at their Vault as well. There's a couple things we definitely want to be doing first when it comes to moving into our Vaults. Of course, we got our standard. Make sure that you have the right loot specialization equipped and all that kind of stuff, but also we're going to be getting our new keys this today. And I'm going to show you guys the fastest route through keys and just the fastest things you can do to be able to get your keys the quickest. And we're going to get into all that kind of stuff here today as well. And I'm setting up, so I have a new setup with like windows and everything over here. So I'm just trying to make sure all that's set up for you guys as well. YouTube and Twitch. So yeah, just checking this. Okay, so yeah, looks like we're all good as far as when it comes to YouTube and all the checklist of things it's asking me about the stream and all that stuff. So I think we're ready to go live over there. I'll go ahead and click that button. So yeah, anybody jumping in here, good luck on your vault rolls, because yeah, I mean, the vaults can give and they can take, right? It's all RNG, so hopefully you get the thing you're looking for. Personally, what I'm hoping for is I'm going to be getting a tier piece, at least one, because then I want to use the catalyst charge to be able to fill in the gaps of the rest of them. Okay, so I just clicked the button over there on Twitch and also YouTube. I'm going to check audio really quick. Testing. Okay, looks good over there on YouTube. Let me check over here on Twitch. Testing. All right, that's good too. Now I got to figure out where the chat went. Where did the chat go? Let's see, I did the pop-out chat. Maybe that was my mistake. No, I think it's a lot better. Oh, there's a good morning from Geartag. Found the chat. How are you doing this morning, man? And also, let me see if I can do the same pop-out chat for YouTube. That would be awesome. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. Just newbie stream things going on. That is nice. Okay, cool. That's going to be easier to see the chat over there. And I just want to make sure I went public on Twitch over here. I think I did. Yeah, I did. Sorry, not Twitch, but YouTube. All right, there we go. Uch's Legacy said, casually waiting for Vault disappointment from Gladius. Well, we'll see, man. Hoping for the best, but, you know, that's the way the Vault goes. It gives and it takes. So far, I mean, last week I was not too disappointed with what happened last week for my Vault, at least. All right, now I need to find my YouTube chat. It's been sent to oblivion. There we go. Okay, YouTube chat's back. Awesome. So I got a new setup over here. Hey, Uchi's Legacy, how are you doing, man? I saw your message. You said you're waiting for that Vault disappointment. Well, we will see, man. We will see. Knock on wood. Did you all get anything good? He said, what's good? Just getting started, man. Just getting started. Let's see. I'm going to head up north. I'm taking a new PC today for a test run here. I put a little bit of upgrades in there. Hopefully it's, going to be a little bit, less choppy on some of the frame rates and stuff. So that'll be nice. Hey, thanks for the follow there. And I got to find you because I have windows scattered everywhere. That is David. Oh, my gosh, the font. David Heisen, welcome in, man. Welcome in. Welcome in over there on YouTube. But yeah, my windows and my normal setup is like scattered to the wind, so I'm gonna have to struggle through just finding where everything's at today. But okay, webcam, yeah. Oof, I don't know what to tell you about that. The quality of the webcam is just gonna be junky in general. Is it worse than it was yesterday? Because if so, then that probably is a setting that I got to fix at some point. But also, too, my webcam over there is not the greatest. I'm doing that off of a Pixel phone, like an old Pixel phone. That's feeding it into OBS, so it could just be a matter of that, just being a piece of junk. But I'll check that, too. You said worst day. Okay, thanks, Uchis Legacy. I'll take a look at that afterwards, see if I can fix that. It's probably just a setting I didn't carry over from the previous setup. But I would tinker with it now, but I feel like I just make it worse if I try to do it right now. Let's see. Okay. So what do we got as far as like our weeklies this week? I haven't taken a look at that yet. So meta quests, we're looking at disc fragments again. Again, guys, disc fragments. You can grab all of those from doing delves, dungeons, all that junk. You can find them from treasure chests all scattered around Khazalgar, but the thing is that they only give you like 1 or 2 disc fragments in each one of those treasure chests. So I'd say just go ahead and jam like 1 good dungeon out, maybe a good few delves out, and you'll be good to go. Eye of the Weaver says, let's see. Oh, okay, yeah. So that's just going to be more of our Ashkahet stuff. So that's another one of our quests there too. So let's get into like the really fast caches to do. I mean, of course, like we can always go back to bringing in the light, I think it's called. Oh, how can I not open my vault first though? Let's go open the vault. I don't think I'm going to pick the thing up yet, but let's at least check and see what goodies might or might not be in there. I don't know if you guys over in the Discord saw, I made a separate text channel there for for us all to post our collective disappointment and celebrate our victories on our vault rewards. So you can post your vault results over there. Wait, it says Beast Mastery, right? Yeah, Beast Mastery. So that'll be good. Battlegrounds RNG. Good morning, Thorfor. How are you doing this morning, man? Okay, we got Fuzzy Moldy Halo, and I'm pretty sure I have. Yeah, okay, so I do have 1 champion over there, so okay, cool. Yes, a tier piece already. I think this is what I'm doing because I need another tier piece. And then if I'm like 99% sure this is what I'm going to take. And then it's that same scroll from last week, and this was kind of an okay trinket, not super great. I'm going to stick with this one for sure. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to roll with. Yes. I don't even want to wait on it. I mean, it doesn't matter what drops because I don't see any world. Oh, that's a prismatic socket, though. Yeah. But it's haste mastery. It doesn't have any crit on it. This guy doesn't have crit on it either. But still, it's just a tier set. Yeah, I'm sticking with it. I'm going to do the helm. Going to do the helm for sure. Oh, man, it's so exciting with the vault, but also it's like you don't want to make the wrong choice. I gotta go tier set because that's gonna put me 1 step closer to my 4 set, and then I have 2 charges now, so I can get my 4 set this week. If I just go ahead and take this is gonna give me my 2 set, and then I'll get my 4 set if I use both catalyst charges. So I think that's gonna be the one. Oh, cool, man. Thorfor said, "Great, beautiful morning in Southern Ohio. Nice, man. Awesome. Very, very nice. Good to hear." And then it was just legacy. You said, I got 3 Delver's maps today, 2 back-to-back from chests and 1 from a Zekvir breach. Still got my map. Curious, no bountifuls left. Wow. Oh my gosh, dude. That's a good session with Delves there for sure. For sure. Oh man, that's amazing, dude. Okay, let's see. Hold on. There we go. Hey, Jay Doro, how are you doing today? You said, is there any time walking raid this week? There is not. Jay Doro, as far as I know, let me double check. Let me go double check. I'm sitting here with this dialogue box like, do I want it? I do. We're going to go ahead and take that headpiece. That's a 2 set now? Oh my God, my bags. There's my helm. Way down there. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty cool looking. I like that. I'll double check for you really quick, make sure I didn't miss it. But it looks like, raid. No, it wouldn't be in the raid, but right here. Yeah, we just have random dungeons and then random heroic. Ooh, I don't remember seeing this here. So random heroic, The War Within Season 1. That's kind of cool. Oh, I heard that over there. And it's a follow over there on Twitch. Hold on, my text is too small for me to read it. That was Drunk Ships. Drunk Ships, welcome in, man. Really appreciate it. Thanks for the follow over there on Twitch. Trying to get partnered. That really helps me out, man. Thank you, thank you. Let me see if I can find a better setup for that. All right, guys. Sorry, I'm getting used to a new setup over there on like with chat and everything. So I'm just making sure I could see everything. That's the key. All right, cool. All right. So that is pretty nice. So 2 set finished, and then I still have 2 things for the catalyst, but this is my plan. And if anybody's in a similar position, what I want to do is I want to go through all of my keys for today. And there's a big question out there right now, guys, because like, remember somebody yesterday mentioned there is that Delve event going on next week. So let's talk about that really quick. this Delve event right here. This is while this event is active. This is going to be next week, starting on October 1st. While this event is active, Delves will grant increased rewards for intrepid explorers. The text here is pretty generic. Like, we don't really know what that means, but somebody dug it up on MMO Champion. I think they had the actual text written for what the buff is going to be. It's 25% increased companion experience, deep coin, Delver coin, whatever the undercoin, and 25% increased Delver's progress, Delver's bounty. Okay, so there's a couple things we want to test today to see how we can prepare to best take advantage of those things. And oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to see this again. What was it? Maximize. Over here it is. We're back. We're back. Welcome in, man. Really appreciate you following over there on Twitch. That really helps me out big time. Thank you, sir. All right, so with this one, so we want to make sure that we're going to get the most out of that when it comes to heading into the Delves next week. Now, the question we all had collectively as a group yesterday was, do we want to go ahead and save our keys for this coming up next week? Because, like, do we get our Delver's bounty or Delver's progress? Delver, what the hell is it called? Delver's this thing over here. So these points, right? Welcome in over there. Appreciate you jumping in over here on Twitch. It's Drunk Ship on YouTube as well. Welcome in, man. So the Delver's Journey, you get that from the end of the Delve, and the question was, do you get that from the chest or do you get that from the boss? And yesterday we were able to confirm that we do get it as like that, you know, discovered reward that we get from killing the boss specifically. Because if it was the case that we got it from the caches instead of from the boss, then we would want to save those keys. Now, what I want to find out today is there an additional amount of Delver's journey that's available inside the caches? I just want to double check that today and open up one of those chests and really pay attention to see if we can find some of that in there. And if that is the case, then there might be a reason we might want to save those keys. But again, if we don't get any undercoin or Delver's progress, Delver's journey from the cache, then there's no reason to save the keys. But I mean, everybody do what you want to do, but I'm going to see if it's actually worth it, just based on those two things. If we don't find those in there, then we're good to go ahead and just, use our keys just like normal. So step one for me, of course, is going to be go ahead and grab those keys. So I'm going to head to Awakening the Machine first there and just work through each of those as fast as possible. I'm going to hit up all the really fast ones. Let's see, Nortonsky, welcome back, man. He said, I have two maps, one day, first one in the blue chest and one at the end. The second one is when I had to go fight the boss, Zekvir procced, and then I had to fight the boss and him at the same time. Oh my God, Nortonsky, that's crazy. So be careful out there. Those who don't have a self-heal. Man, Nortonsky, I am impressed. You got him down both successfully? That's amazing, dude. Depending on what boss that was that you're fighting at the same time as Zekvir, I just can't imagine how you pulled that off. Because if you got a Nerubian boss or a Burnout, the Burnout boss, Waxface, like that AoE damage combined with, you had to be perfect on your spittle interrupts, like that enfeebling spittle. Because holy shit, those two things together would just boil you away. Man, that's crazy, dude. In the spiral wave, so it was a Nerubian boss. Oh my God, dude. Damn, Nortonsky. Hell yeah, dude. Really, really nice. Yeah. Or you need to kill the mobs first. Gotcha, dude. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, and like just Legacy mentioned over there, guys, no time walking this week. No time walking. Okay, let's go ahead and jump in here. Get this one done. Yeah, no time walking this week. This week, what you want to do... Nick said, good morning, bro. Well, good morning to you too, man. Welcome in. Yeah, thanks for jumping in here for sure. And then let's go and start this. So with our keys, right? So just going over the fast keys, right? We're going to have the Awakening the Machine. And then we're going to have the Awakening the World, or what is it? Lighting the World or something, whatever it is in Hollowfall. We're going to have to do that one. So those will be two really easy. And then I'm trying to think of which other ones would just be easy to crack out really fast. Oh, I got to move Doom's cooldown pulse down here too. Help me remember that too. But what else? I guess we could do, if there are some special assignments up, I might be able to crack those out really fast as well. I really like it though when they do the World Soul Quest. Doom cooldown pulse. I'm gonna move this really quick for you. Test or unlock. There we go. Out here. No. There we go. Oh, and I gotta lock it again. Lock. There we go. Yeah. No. That sounds like a good plan for just getting those quickly. But special assignment is in Hollowfall and World. Oh yeah, the World boss too, Thorfor. I appreciate that. Yeah, I feel like my brain's still coming online. I'm like just struggling to remember like all the weeklies that we need to do like at the start. But yeah, definitely the World boss. That'd be a good one to crack out really fast. And then special assignments in Hollowfall. That'll be nice. I don't think the bonus events over next to lighting the key flames does any progress towards the special assignment. But I might as well check too to see if there's any of those, key shard quests as well. Let's see. And you can ice trap those guys, by the way, too. Just any interrupt, anything that stops them from casting is going to make them blow up. Or just instantly die, I mean. And like somebody was mentioning before too, those bots, you don't have to wait for them to blow up on themselves. Like you just walk over them and they'll trigger. I wish they had a way like you could opt into like a sped up version of this where they would just progress through the waves a little bit faster. Especially as we gear up, like this content just becomes more and more trivial. I mean, at the start, it proved to be a little bit of a challenge. And actually, I kind of wish that we could scale up the difficulty and maybe we had to get through less waves. So we could do 5 waves, but they're just like crazy difficult. I'd much prefer that. Gives us also a reason to, or a way to use our gear that we've acquired from Delves and everything else. But yeah, like this downtime between like the summoning. Let's see, go ahead and cast. There you go. Oop, and intimidate. Very nice. How's Mythic Plus land going, by the way, for anybody that's doing it? I haven't touched Mythic Plus like at all. 0 so far. Hey Brian, you said Theater Troop is fairly quick. Oh, that's true too. Yeah, how did I forget about Theater Troop? And it starts in 2 minutes. So I don't know. I'll try to get there in time. But yeah, I'm on wave 8 now. I might be able to get it. Let's just push. Let's push to see if we can get there fast. But yeah, guys, Theater Troop, that's a really good one for Brian there. Yeah, and it's like it's at the top of every hour. So if you just watch and see, like for example, it's 2 minutes till top of the hour right there. So if I don't finish this in time, it usually goes about 10 minutes into the hour though. But I feel like as people get more and more geared and all that kind of stuff, they finish each of the stages faster. So yeah, it might be a little bit faster nowadays, but. Oh, we should also have the BM buffs live now too, right? That 10% extra beast cleave and 10% extra kill cleave as well. So that's exciting. Of course, like I just got my well, that's not helping us go faster. I got to make sure I'm talking to him. But I also just got my 2 set too, so my character got a little bit of a power boost, and then also I'm going to get my 4 set later if I just go ahead and pick up that if I pick up use my catalyst charges, which I haven't used any yet, so I should have 2 waiting for me over there on the the catalyst guy. So yeah, if anyone hasn't done their catalyst yet and they don't know what the hell I'm talking about, then yeah, I'll be doing that a little bit later so I can show you how to do that one. Message, you said M plus is very brutal if you don't have a dedicated and only pug. Yeah. That's the truth, and I feel like that's been the case since like the start of that whole system. Like it's just if you have a dedicated group, I feel like it's a blast, right? Because you really get used to everybody's kit and all that kind of stuff playing together. But pugging it, I feel like yeah, I've heard that before too. It's just kind of difficult to get pugs going for that. It's not very pug friendly, I guess. Nick said I just hit 2,200 IO, 8x, so 8 plus timed keys in all dungeons. Affixes are amazing, especially this week. Nice, Nick. Well, Nick, so, okay, you're going to have to help me a little bit because first of all, I've never done like a ton of Mythic Plus. And also, they just went through that revamp, so I'm a little bit behind on all the changes there. But I thought that it was a consistent affix week to week. Like, no longer did you have to wait for the following week to... I probably should save my cooldowns there. Yeah, but that's all right. Like, I thought it was the same each week, or you could get your max points each week. Because remember before, just for anyone else that's, like, not, you know, up on Mythic Plus, kind of like me, before you had rotating affixes week to week where you had to complete both of them to be able to get your max IO score because you didn't have like the other affix rotate in the way yet for you to be able to get credit for that affix. I know that's confusing as fuck and I explained it horribly, but yeah, it's just kind of like you have to wait around. And I thought they got rid of the rotation. There you go. So you said, Nick said the affixes switch every week, right? Tyrannical and bolstery, but their buffs no longer do damage. Oh, got you. Okay, okay. Yeah, okay. And Nortonsky said this season is fun to play. Yeah, I'm with you, Nortonsky. 3.7, and you can't find more than... yeah. So you're saying like getting 5+ last time was like way bumpier than it is now? Yeah, I mean, totally. Oh, I'm curious. Do those... Well, I'm not going to try it. I was just going to say, well, I'll try it here. Okay, I was curious if the explosion damaged the other bots or not, and it doesn't look like it does. It's just something that hurts you. Yeah, and Nortonsky, on that topic too, you said that it's just more fun to play. I kind of felt like they took that approach more with the... Oops. With the affixes in general, which was nice. Like they just made it more based on fun as opposed to just making it incredibly difficult and frankly a little bit annoying with some of those affixes from from Dragonflight. That's kind of what kept me off of Mythic Plus for a while. It's just like, man, it doesn't even sound fun. Like it's just brutal. But yeah, I'm glad. So no, you can't find more than 5+. Oh, gotcha, Nortonsky. Let's see if I can. Yeah, it's interesting. I just so when I switched my PC over, I just picked up DBM or not. Sorry, well, yeah, like DBM for like the events and stuff. So I have like Delve DBM and all that kind of stuff. It's like weird to me to have it actually shouting in my ear now. I really don't feel like I need it for any of the Delve stuff. I already know it well enough, but it'll be interesting to see what she calls out. Maybe there's some mechanics I haven't noticed yet or something. Now this is, oh, I heard that over there and I literally cannot see it. So go ahead and increase the size. A drama little mama. Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Thanks for jumping over there on Twitch. That helps me out. I'm trying to get partnered over there, so that's a big help. Thank you, thank you. I'll figure out a better place to put that too. I'm trying out the pop-out chats for both Twitch and YouTube. So it's like I can see like the chat's nice and big over there on that monitor, so that's nice. But yeah, my OBS is really small, so trying to see that window with the names popping up is like, oh my god, my eyes cannot handle it. Oh, that Swarmbot was just chewing on him for a while. But look at how much this heals. Like, I can totally slack off all I want, and those med bots just heal him all the way back up. This is 19 of 20, hopefully. Yeah, so as soon as this ends, I'm going to jet up to try to get that Thespian event and just nail that really, really quick one. Really quick cash. Because again, for me, I'm just trying to get all 4 of my my keys as fast as possible. Oh, that's nice. This plays the Final Fantasy success music. I'm not the only one that's remembers that from Final Fantasy VII, right? All right, back up to Dornegal. I'm not even turning in that quest because I really want to get there before the Thespian event's over. Let's see if I can get there before the end. And usually it ends probably about the 10-minute mark, so I'm probably okay. But you never know. A lot of people do it, especially early on in the week. So the more people you have over there, the faster it's going to go. And I think right over here. Yeah, I'm willing to bet that it's still going on. But just make sure, guys, once again, I mean, I can't say this enough. Don't just go in there and start doing the stuff it tells you to do. First thing you got to do always is you got to go ahead and accept this quest over here, Theater Troop, and then you want to go ahead and begin your duty, right? You want to do that first instead of just running around. That, because if you do that, then you won't get credit for anything. Let me see, what am I doing here? I have to defeat as many Gorlocks as possible. Okay, nice. Gorlocks, you say? Okay, so are these like early versions of Murlocs or something? I don't know. What is the history of Gorlocks? Nortonsky said, let's see, I know why people don't, let's see. Oh, yeah. So, Nortonsky, you're saying, I understand why people don't, oh my gosh. I just realized I had like 5 Gorlocks like chewing on me. That was surprising. No, but yeah, you're saying it's like tough to get in. In Nortonsky, so you said, I know why people don't take you because you have a bad score. This is okay for me. Yeah, like I understand Nortonsky. And the thing is that I think what's tough for a lot of people is when they come in the middle of the season. And that's why people feel a little bit, you know, like discouraged to come in after the season started. What do I have to do with this? Oh, I just have to throw logs. Throw. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I don't remember this one. This is fun. So a lot of times when people are coming in the middle of the season, it's tough to get into groups, right? Because people are like, oh, I don't want to take a risk on you. You know, I don't see a IO score from you. So if you don't have like 5 friends and you have to pug it, or 4 friends and you have to pug it, then it's hard to find groups, especially as a DPS player. Yeah, so one thing that like at least is in the favor of people coming in late to the season, even if you don't have the IO score, at least you do have a solo way of getting really decent gear with Delves, right? Because Delves you can do completely solo. It doesn't matter, like no other players have to go in there with you. You can still get those high level gear, and then you have at least a gateway to prove yourself in kind of a Mythic Plus scenario. The main issue is, yeah, like without an IO score, then yeah, it's a little tougher to find group. But at least if you have the gear score for it, then maybe that might get a little bit of that friction out of there. So at least you can find some kind of group to jump into Mythic Plus. So all that to say, I think Delves can be a nice on-ramp to those kind of activities for sure. No, you're good, Nortonsky. And here's the thing, like you speak more than one language, so you're so much more impressive than I am in that regard. Like I can't speak any language but English, so no, you're doing just fine. You're doing wonderful. More than fine. You're doing excellent, dude. You're good. Pug is, yeah, exactly. So it's really hard to pug at the end of the season and all that kind of stuff. It gets rough. Yeah. For sure. No, I get you, Nortonsky. True, that's true too. Written is, yeah. I understand that too. Like speaking versus typing, and yeah, I totally get it. You're good, Nortonsky. No worries. Yeah, no, but like coming in late in the season and then finding that group, like yeah, no, it's a tough scenario. And again, I also understand why people don't take the risk because they're like, hey, I have this IO score. Why would I just take in someone that doesn't, like that kind of stuff? But yeah, at least there are some on-ramps now. Ooh, we got it. That was really fast. That was extremely fast, but I did come in like 4 minutes after it started and just barely got that finished. Hey Rake said, where does the spark drop from a random cache? So yeah, here. Actually, I'm gonna have 2 caches after this. I'm gonna have to go back down and collect my cache since I just bolted out of there. But the first cache I opened should have my fragment. So here, I have a cache right here. Oh, my inventory's full. Of course it is. Of course my inventory's full. Why would it not be? Let me sell some junk. I really gotta solve this problem. I have a real problem with hoarding all this junk. Novice actor chest. So the actor chests down here, these should not. And let's confirm that. Yeah, so these just have like a little bit of resources because they're the minor chests from the event. I'm going to go ahead and organize my gear. Okay. And now let's go and grab this one. And now this one should award me an adventurer piece, a key, and then also a fragment, if I'm correct. And if it doesn't, then it has to be the pinnacle cache. No, I didn't get a fragment. Okay, so I think the fragment does come from the pinnacle cache. So that's going to be the where you have to do the Titan disc fragments. So that's going to be the big one that you collect from Farron. And then you have to go and either do dungeons or delves. I'll get these from the delves here in a moment because I think you get 35 per delve. So I'll scoot into that next after I get 4 keys. And I have 1 key so far, and I have another key waiting for me down there. And then I'm going to go do the lighting the way for Hollowfall. And then I might do 1 special assignment, and then we should be ready to roll when it comes to delves. Let's see. Oh, you got to sleep for work? Uchi's Legacy? No worries, man. He said, see you later. You have sleep well, man. You're good. See you next time. And then also Bob Marley, welcome back, man. He said, why don't you Warbank at all? Or is it hoarded too? No, actually, you're totally right. And hold on, I'm going to land right now. I'm just going to do that. Because this, yeah, I mean, it doesn't look great, you know? But let's go ahead and drop everything I can. Okay, deposit all warband. You see, like this is nice because this gives me a button to click and it becomes a problem for another time. It's all about delaying your problems, guys. Like you just want to just chuck that shit in there and be like, I'll solve it later. And then you never solve it and it's totally fine. No problem. All right, cool. So how much did that give me? That gave me hardly anything. Damn it. That hardly improved my situation. I'm going to have to go to my actual bank and drop some of this stuff off. Or just sell some of the old gear. But I'm like so paranoid that like something's gonna be high item level that I forgot to equip. So I'm just like, oh, I'll check it later. And then I never do. It's a vicious cycle. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna grab a cache. World boss. Oh yeah. Rhino, I'm glad you said that. And Rhino, that's a good tip for everyone there. Rhino just mentioned world boss can drop 50 Titan discs. So nice. I'm totally going to do that next. And I'm glad you said it because I forgot about the world boss completely. Really good tip. Also, Bob Marley, you mentioned the Better Twitch TV app. I installed it, I think. Do you mind testing to see if you got any of those extra like emotes over there? Because I tried to install it. I just wanted to make sure it's actually functioning. But I know you were asking about that in particular. So yeah, feel free to go wild on those emotes. I think I got it set up right, but if I didn't, I'll have to figure it out. Okay, world boss. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Hold on. I just saw him as soon as I navigated away. Let's go kill Orta the Broken Mountain. And I'm going to crack this one too. So we're at 2 keys. And yeah, anything that drops in those chests now is not going to be good for me. I really wish they'd turn it into Warbound equipped. Because I would love to send that stuff over to my alts. But yeah, any of this veteran stuff is not going to help me at all anymore. Just the way of things. Let me crack this one too. There we go. Whoop. Okay. Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah. Actually, Bob Marley, me too, man. I just set up a new PC, so I'm like still getting everything all, you know, put in the right place and all that kind of stuff. That's why like... I mean, you should see my screen over here. It's just a mess with just setting up all my windows and stuff like for chat. I know somebody's mentioned that like my webcam doesn't look as good today, so I messed up a setting over there. So I got to fix that too at some point. I got a checklist of things I'm trying to get all, you know, fixed after switching PCs. Switching PCs is exciting because you get upgrades and like, you know, everything like looks better and all that kind of stuff. But resetting up all your settings and things is a nightmare. I wish there was a way just to just like move the entire image of my PC over to a new one with all of my settings and everything without having to reset things up. But it just doesn't seem to work that way for most things. It's just kind of a pain in the butt, but eventually we'll get back to where it was. But yeah, congrats over there for you too, Bob Marley, on your new PC, man. That's awesome. Yeah, let's see. dungeon quests for the City of Threads do 50 or 60 Titan discs as well. So Rhino, that might be the fastest way to do it is if you do the like if you do the world boss and then you do like one of those quests. That'd be really, really quick. That'd be really, really quick. Jason, you said, did you forget to loot the chest? I looted all the chests back there, which maybe, Jason. Which one did I forget to loot? Oh, no, I turned in the Nobles quest. No, I'm thinking back through it. I think I got everything. Unless I forgot something. It's totally possible, but I'm just thinking back through everything I looted. No, I got both caches. I opened up all the chests from Awakening the Machine. I think we're caught up, Jason. Callie, you said Zekvir spawned and I only got resonance crystals? What? Callie, was that on a successful kill? Was that on a... There's no way that was on a successful kill. You only got resonance crystals. If that happened to you, I am so sorry. That sucks, dude. That sucks. The theater one... Oh, there's a chest in the middle to open? Then, yeah, I probably missed that one. Yeah, Jason. Yeah, I don't think I opened that one, so good tip there. It'll come in my postmaster, though, I imagine. But I didn't realize that there was a chest in the middle as well. I thought we just got the cache, and then we also got the, what was it, the troop chest, the minor chest. Okay, there's nobody doing this one, so I'll go ahead and hop in here. Hopefully I can slip in right before the boss kill. Let's see, let's see. Oh, we're just starting. This guy looks awesome, by the way. And I am going to turn my taunt off. My poor cleft hoof is not going to taunt this one. Hikaru, you said, I did the world boss and some Mythic Zeros and went just fine. By the way, good luck on the Delves. Thanks, Hikaru. Absolutely, man. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad the Mythic Zeros went well there. I remember hearing that the scaling they're doing with Mythic Zeros is the equivalent of Mythic 10. Oh my gosh, this is a huge cone. No, okay, it wasn't as big as I thought. I thought this was all the cone just because of the color of the ground. But, yeah, no, that's awesome, Hikaru. Very, very nice. Yeah, Hayrake, I saw that, man. Hayrake's like another maintenance today. Wow. Yeah, no, I saw that. I'm really, because they did extended maintenance, and then they extended the extended maintenance yesterday. So I'm kind of amazed that they're doing maintenance again today. And again, guys, it's starting at 10 EST and 7 PDT. Okay, here we go. So just like you were saying... Oh, man, I got so many things for that. Because, look, also Eye of the Weaver, I got 20% for that. And then the disc fragments, so I pick them up from here, just like you mentioned. Ooh, okay, I didn't get disc fragments from that, Rhino. I don't know if maybe they went to my postmaster or something, but I didn't get disc fragments from that one. And I don't think I got any loot, right? I got to check, just make sure I didn't get any loot. I got nothing. Not a single thing. All right, no worries, though. Let me leave this group. But I did get, like, credit for Eyes of the Weaver. I didn't get the disc fragments, though, unless I missed something there. Yeah, he has a knockback. Make sure. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Rhino's saying just watch out for the knockback on that. Oh. Okay, and then... Oh... Okay, Nortonsky, you said in raid you can't get it from the boss. Really, Nortonsky? Okay, so maybe it's like a matter of that's weird if that's the case. So you have to make sure you're not in a raid when you're doing that boss. If you wanted to get the void crystals, or not the void crystals, the disc fragments. Here, let's do this, guys. I just noticed I have capped on Valor Stones, and that's been the case for a while now. I need to just go ahead and spend some Valor Stones really quick, and then you know, I won't be capped anymore. The way I know that, just for anyone else that's like, you know, maybe new or whatever, if you see the reward is red Valor Stones, that means that you are over capped on Valor Stones. And so I can see over here, if I open up my inventory or open up my currency tab, I should have Valor Stones in here somewhere. Yeah, I have 2,000. So 2,000 to 2,000. Just make sure you spend them before they reach the cap. Don't do what I did. And I've wasted probably some good amount of Valor Stones just by not being able to pick them up. Oh, Thorfor. I just remembered you're in here. Thorfor, could I possibly send my weapon to you for a... So I'm in a situation where I have the 602 POW X2, and I'm wanting to upgrade this thing to the 619 using the 619 token. And I know you got a hell of an engineer over there, so if you wouldn't mind, Thorfor, if I could send it to you. I know you said you just figured out how to do cross-faction or cross-realm like work orders. Yeah, if you're still in here, Thorfor, okay, you said yes. Awesome. Thorfor, who can I send it to? If you want to put your character name either there or we're friends on BNet too. If you just want to, send me a whisper there, and then I'll just send it to that character, and that would be amazing. I have all the reagents and everything in my inventory, so I can send it right now as soon as you send that the name over to me. But I really appreciate it, Thorfor. Yeah, that's exciting. Okay, 619 would be awesome. Awesome. What was I doing? Oh, I was upgrading gear too. But I'll give you a moment there. And no rush to Thorfor. If you're doing something else right now, no worries. You don't need a rush for it or anything at all. Like, you can take your time, do what you're doing. And then you can just hit me up. Let me know when you're ready, though. Mythic Aspirations. Cruise over here. I just want to pump a couple things. Hero gear. Okay, I want to bump that up for sure. Hero helm sounds really nice to me. Can I bump it again? I can do 6 of 6. Yikes. Okay. I'm down. Oh, it's 5 of 6. Sorry, not 6 of 6. Okay, now those are going to be done. And then this. Let me see. I just want to make sure. I can't do any more. Oh, I can do more hero. Nice. Okay. Let's just juice all the heroes up that we can. Okay, that's it. That's all for hero. Now let's go back through. Ooh, I don't love that one. Hold on. Ooh, I don't like versatility. I hate versatility. We can't do that, right? Yeah, okay. Champion. Yeah, okay, this is good. Ooh, but it's going to be over that. So basically I can get everything to 4 of 8. Right? Yeah. 4 of 8 is the highest I can aim right now. This is champion. Yeah, so I can do this one. Man, okay. Oh, I can do another. I'll take it. Okay, nice. Hero. Yeah. Actually, here, let's just do it like this. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Because I want to spend all the Valor Stones I can. Yeah, guys, just make sure you don't cap on Valor Stones. At a certain point, it's going to be tough. Because right now, all my gear right now, it needs those higher end crests. And again, those crests for the hero stuff is going to be coming from our hidden caches, which are coming off of our Delvers, Delver's bounty. So that is that. Okay. Okay, off we go on that. Okay, it only works as a guild order. Got you. Well, actually, Thorfor, if you want, I guess we're on the same. Wait, can I join your guild, Thorfor? Can I join your guild? Like, because like I'm in a guild right now. And I don't mind like jumping over to that one instead. You could just send me a guild invite. I don't know if you're on right now or whatever. You said, yeah? Okay, let me just go ahead and do that. I'm going to G-quit this one. Okay, and then just go ahead and send me an invite for that guild, and I'll jump in there with you. And then at that point, I should be able to just go ahead and send you the guild, thing. But yeah, when I see that invite come through, I'll know you're ready to roll, and then I'll head that direction. As for next thing, though, still need to get those Titan Disc fragments. I'm going to get those from the Delves. I guess I could do Eyes of the Weaver, because I have 20% already done on that. I could just go ahead and do another 80. Yeah, that sounds good. Matthew, you said, my warrior is getting a lot of Oh, nice, dude. So you're getting a lot of maps on your warrior. Isn't that interesting how that works? It's like it might not be your main character, but it kind of almost transitions to be that, just depending on how many of those you're finding, right? Because you just get hero gear after hero gear on that. Oh, Ikaru, you said it should give you 50 discs. Yeah, I didn't get those discs unless it went to my postmaster. I can check. I'll take a look and see, but I don't think I got any over there. And then Rhino said it should work as a personal. So Rhino, the situation we're in over there with Thorfor is that he's on a different. Oh, okay. I've sold some stuff in the auction house. I've sold a lot of stuff in the auction house apparently. That's nice. Okay, and then awesome. What am I at so far gold wise? Okay, 62,000. Not bad. Take it. But yeah, the situation we're in is that he's on a different guild or a different server than I am. And so what we're trying to do is through guild, we're trying to do a work order. But for a personal order, I also thought the same thing right now, that we should be able to do like name hyphen, and then oh, thanks for the follow there. Actually, I can see it easier over here. Dean Wilson 13. I really appreciate it, man. Welcome in over there on Twitch. Trying to get partnered, that all helps me a lot, man. And I heard a sound there from Twitch. Twitch is saying 500 followers. Appreciate it, guys. Awesome. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it, guys. Thank you. You're helping me a lot over there on Twitch. Really appreciate it, guys. Yay for Vault, says Robert. Robert, you also said hi all. How are you doing today, Robert? Welcome in. What do I gotta do this? Slay the goo, save the world. Okay. Awesome. Okay, is this it? Is this you? Is this you there? Are you guys common sense? I'm gonna accept it, and then I'm gonna say in chat, is Thorfor in here? That's not you? Okay, all right. G quit. Wait, yes. You said no. Yes. Okay, hold on. Is Thorfor? Is Thorfor in here? In this guild? Question mark? All right, there we go. I'll ask them. They'll be like, who's Thorfor? And they'll G quit. All right, destroying. We're breaking the goo. Carrie said, I have yet to get one map. Now I am sad. Carrie, don't worry about it. Like, I know it sucks. It really sucks how much RNG it is. I have noticed, though, that maps have been falling more, actively recently. So I feel like behind the scenes, they might have put in either a pity system or, oh, I should be collecting the goo or something, right? Oh, I have to get more stacks. Okay, I remember this. I just fucked it up. So basically, with this world quest, guys, you just want to get as much goo on you as you possibly can, right? So when you break that, you get 5. And then you just want to break the big ones. The small ones, there's going to be a way that you can dispel this effect over here, right? So I got 10 now. I want to keep putting goo on me. Let's see. Where else can I goo? This is the goo extractor. Okay, so you don't want to click on the extractors because it's going to take the goo off of you. You want to do the black blood extractor. Okay, these I know are good. The other ones I think are bad because I remember they were taking my goo last time. So I'll just assume that the little ones are bad. Oh, nice. Okay, okay, nice. I didn't realize that was you, Thorfor. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so cool. Thorfor, it's ready to roll. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do that right now, so you're not waiting on me. I'm gonna go up there right now, Thorfor. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna fly up to Dorn, and then I'll go ahead and put that order in, and I'm gonna send it over to Deliria. Is that right? Deliria. And then I'll send it to you, and then we'll be ready to roll. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you for this. Rhino said, I had 518 pants on my monk, got a bounty in my first tier 8, and got 610 pants and 603 boots from 580, went to 599 to 606 and one delve. Oh, that's amazing. He said, no, just make a guild order. Okay, and you can pick it up from there. Gotcha. I would totally hearth right now, but again, it's the biggest mystery to me. I don't know why, but my hearth is set in Borealis, which is probably the most useless place to have your hearth set. So while I'm up here, I'm also going to go ahead and change my hearth over to Dornigal, if I can remember where the inn is. No hurry. Thorfor, I don't want to make you wait. You're doing me a favor, so I'm going to go ahead and do it right away. Just to, yeah, it's a big favor for me, so I'm not going to waste your time. Let me see. Whoops. Crafting order station is... I've been there 1,000 times, but I swear there it is. It's over here. All right, here we go. So let's go ahead and do a start recrafting order. Okay, guys, I know there was a lot of questions on how to do the recraft with that token. So here, first of all, when it comes to making your item with that token, you got a couple options here. First of all, you can go over and if you want to recraft an item you already have and make it into like a, just add the little infuse with power thing down here, you just click on the third optional reagent and you slip it in there, and then notice it's going to bump up to a 606 base. Now keep in mind, if you have a really good crafter, and I'm just double checking, Thorfor, can you handle a tier 5 on this? Can you do a tier 5? But notice when I bump it to tier 5, now it's going to come back as equality 5, and also it's a 619. So this is really going to be driven, the item level you have is going to be driven by the skill of the crafter. And Thorfor, I know you're a really good engineer, so I'm going to challenge you at a tier 5 with tier 3 mats. You know what I'm going to do? I have a mix in there. I'm going to say I'm going to drop it down to 4 just in case, because I don't have full, you can see I have a couple silver mats in there. So it totally makes sense why it wouldn't be perfect. So yeah, there you go. I'm going to make it a guild order. Let's see. What's fair, Thorfor? I'm going to give you 10,000 gold, and let's go and set it for that time, and we'll place an order. And I'll say thanks. There we go. Okay, it's off in the guild order now if you wanted to do it there. I really appreciate it, Thorfor, and thank you for this. Now, here's a question. Does it take my weapon away? It really does. Oh, man, that sucks. So you just have to sit there waiting for somebody to do your order while you don't have your weapon. So, yeah, keep that in mind, guys. When you send away for a recraft, you're not even going to have your weapon. So if Thorfor wanted to, he could hold my weapon hostage for 12 hours. I'm not going to give him ideas, but yeah, you really could hold it hostage for 12 hours. And luckily, I do have a hero. I have a crossbow to use in the case where it didn't come right back. But that's really funny. I understand why it is that way, but yeah, no, that's hilarious. So we'll just chill here next to the mailbox and wait for Thorfor in there. Again, I really appreciate it, man. Nick says, I know you're kidding, but he can't do that. You can just cancel. Oh, that's true. Okay, Nick. Okay, I'm glad I still have power in that regard. Gotcha. Well, anybody that's in the case where they're sending off the item. Nick, I actually didn't know that. That really appreciate it. Oh, yeah, Jerry, that's something I can do while I'm waiting. Really, really good idea. Jerry is coming in with the plays. He's like, hey, man, why don't you just go set that hearth you were talking about while you're waiting on the order? Hell yes. Let's go find that inn. Let's go over here. And also, I got to get my profession quest, too. And there it is. Yeah, guys, make use of the guards if you ever can't find anything. Throughout the entire expansion, like all of Dragonflight, I was still asking guards up until the very last day where some of the stuff was. I just never committed it to memory. It's like the GPS effect, where it's like I can't figure out where to drive to if I don't have the GPS in front of me. It's the same thing. All right, and now that's set. Is there anything else I can do? What else can I do while we're waiting? Oh yeah, I'll go accept those profession quests. Guys, don't forget to accept your profession quests, but I got bad news for you miners out there. I got horrible, awful, wretched news that I saw on Reddit. This is the worst. This is the worst daily mission you could ever get. And I'm going to tell you why. You already know it if you read the quest objective. 10 bismuth and 2 null stones. 10 bismuth and 2 null stones. Null stones are expensive. They sell for about 5K per. And bismuth, you know, it's like, that's fine. You know, bismuth would be fine. But also 2 null stones, you're giving this guy like, I don't know, what is it, like 15 to 20K reagents just for 3 knowledge. Like, it is a rip-off. And I'm actually considering just not doing it this week because I don't want to sell my null stones. Yeah, Bosa's like, it's so bad. Yeah, no, it's awful. Why is he doing this? This is awful. This is a horrible thing that this quest giver is doing to us. So guys, make your own decisions. But I think for this week, I'm going to be skipping my knowledge. And I'm going to think on it. You know, I'm going to mull it over all week. I'm going to think about if I really want to skip it or not. But man, that is a high order to just kind of, oh man, I don't know, guys. What do you think? Is it worth doing it? Post is like, I'm skipping it. This guy can fuck right off. I'm skipping it. Giago, you said, hi man, just logged in. What was our delve count after reset? Oh, yes. I'm glad you said that. Thank you for reminding Giago. I'm going to get right to that right after this. That's a really, thank you for saying that so much before I did any delves. Really glad. I love this. You guys are giving me good ideas of things to do while I'm waiting on Thorfor to make my weapon. Like clean your bags, you know, like take care of your chores before you get out there. These are really good ideas. You said, I did that this morning. It's not a big deal. Yeah, it really isn't. It's pretty quick to do it for sure. Red Rav said they added a catch up so that your system so that you can go gather your lost knowledge points. You can go from minor stats after the hour reset. Crafters can do silver crafting orders. So okay, so Red Rav, you said they kind of tweaked a little bit of things. You can gather the lost knowledge. Really? So Red Rav, are you saying that if I would skip this quest, then later I could go gather my knowledge after this week and then make up for the knowledge that I missed from not doing this quest? If that's the case, that's a good workaround to avoid paying the penalty of buying or just giving this guy null stones. Because this is atrocious. Like, this is an atrocious daily. An awful thing. Rhino's like, I have 60 null stones. Man, why aren't you selling those? Why don't you max out your null stones? I don't get fragments. I do. Yeah. So here's the spec I'm going on that. Rhino, you're just asking about it. So I'm going for, and I have 3 knowledge. I haven't committed to anything. I am going for null stones. So right now, my bismuth, I have a chance to uncover full null stones, and I'm working towards Iron Claw to be able to push towards the same thing. That's kind of my objective. And then eventually I want to Acrite to go to null stones as well. And I'm doing a very similar thing with my herbalism. I'm doing Bountiful Harvest, and then I'm trying to go to the end of each one of these to be able to get Null Lotus. And then again, I'm wanting to max out each one of these sub-nodes to be able to get Null Lotus from any location eventually. And I'm just leaving Botany to rot. I would like to be able to do this while I'm mounted, but I could just get a Sky Golem for herbs. But in any case, yeah, that's my objective number 1, and I'll figure out where to go from there. Oh, I just noticed I have more. I'm glad you had me pull that up there. I'll accept the quest and I'll figure out if I want to do it or not. Oof. God, man. So Bosa said, I'm not smart with my knowledge. Let's see. And we still can't reset our knowledge for some reason. Yeah, no, it's true. Bosa, they're not letting you reset it at all. That is just what it is. But yeah, no, we can't reset it at all. It's just going to stay the way it is. And, I appreciate that. Hold on a second. I'm going to maximize that window so I can see. Oop, I can't even see it there. That Orbrack, I really appreciate it, man. Welcome in over here on Twitch. And then also, I really appreciate that you enjoyed the content. And, yeah, that's awesome. Really appreciate that, Orbrack. Welcome in over there. And I really appreciate the sub. Thanks, man. Thank you. Orbrack. There we go. It says it in the chat over there too. Awesome, man. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you, man. Red Rav is continuing that for you guys over there. Red Rav said next week, and you'll be able to go and farm it up. So, guys, according to Red Rav over there, you can actually skip that atrocious daily and just farm it up next week by just doing the catch-up knowledge system. Orbrak, you said, just to say, I've been lurking on YouTube, now on Twitch for a few weeks. Appreciate all the info you give out. Hey, Orbrak, I appreciate that, man. I'm glad that you're finding value in the content, and you appreciate the content. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Orbrak. Thank you so much, man. Rhino said, after you get 5 Dullstone ore, you can continue to farm up and get silver shards for points. Got you, dude. Got you. Well, here, no rush on that Thorfor. I'm just realizing I do have this crossbow. I'm going to go ahead and just equip the crossbow. If I messed anything up with the order form and you need me to send it again, just tell me, and then I'll come back and fix the form and all that kind of stuff. But no rush to you at all. Again, you're doing me a huge favor. You're totally good. But I'll keep an eye out for the artisan mail up there in the top right. And when it's ready to roll, I'll come right back and pick up that weapon. Let's see. I'm going to cruise on over to... Am I ready for these? Do I have 4 keys yet? I don't think I have my 4 keys. I still got to go do those dailies. Let's go get those done so I can start getting into delves. And then we'll start cracking coffer chests. Now, also, guys, I'm looking for opinions. Are you guys saving your keys for next week? Or are you kind of waiting to see if there's like really a good reason to do that? Now, again, those of us just tuning in. Oh, by the way, welcome in here, Jocko. Wait, Jocko, you said, oh, Snizzle. I've never heard that before. Oh, Snizzle, you finally got Thorfor to craft. Yes, send it over to Thorfor. He's working away at it in his workshop right now as we speak. The master engineer himself, Thorfor, is making it happen. And I couldn't be more appreciative. Jocko said, that dude's been ghosted me. No, I'm sure, just hit him up. I'm sure he'll help you with crafting your weapon. Waleed, you said, how was your vault? My vault was actually pretty good. I ended up getting a helm. I got my headpiece. So now I have a 2 set for my, 2 set. Yeah. And I'm trying to get my 4 set by the end of the day because I want to use my catalyst charges. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and crack all my vaults to see if I can get any upgrades, like maybe hero pieces if I get Delver's Bounty and that kind of stuff. And then I might upgrade those first, the hero pieces to be the, my 4 set first before I go back. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I should get 4 set by the end of the day. I'm really hoping so. That would be awesome. Because all I needed was to find 1 tier piece in some loot. I was looking from LFR or anywhere, and that looked like finally got it today. So, Bosa said, I'm saving just in case. My gear is in a pretty good spot, so I'm not stressing my keys. That's totally fair, dude. And yeah, I mean, you're making a good case for that. You're making a really good case for that. I should consider that too. Oh, this is the harmonizing instrument, right? So this thing is going to take my goo off, and this is going to apply more goo to me, right? Let's find out. I just got a lot of goo on that. I got more goo, and even more goo. Yeah, I'm at 40 goo. Nice. Don't click this thing. The harmonizing instrument, that's the thing that's going to pull your goo off of you. This is a weird world quest for the record. What a strange thing. Okay, 5. I need 5 more goo, and we're ready to roll. All right, we did it. Now, what do I need to do with that goo? Okay, I just need to go kill guys while I have goo. Don't see any over here. Okay, let's see. Just looking for... I don't see... Oh, is that him? No, I was auto-targeting on something else because I saw action targeting click over here, and I thought that was the little golden dot. Do you guys like to keep action targeting on or off, by the way? I'm curious. There it is. I see a guy. Oh. Okay, nice. He's got a lot of health on him. Wait, he doesn't have a lot of health on him. It looked like he was doing fine, and then he just got destroyed. Okay, I guess we're chilling. We're waiting for him to respawn. Wow. Oh, okay, there's a puddle to stand in, too? Gotcha. Okay, Rhino. That's a good tip. Oh gosh, Elenara, you said I couldn't resist it. I used my keys. I'm kind of with you, Elenara. They're so fun. And we only get 4 of them. Oh, there's another guy over here. They're so fun to use. And okay, nice. Got credit. Let's do it. Okay, and no, they're really fun to use. And I feel like all the time we're having to wait, you know, for to be able to get these keys because we get those 4 that drop like per week. And you can like farm out more, but yeah, I just haven't had a whole lot of luck in that regard. Oh, Miyuto, I got a headpiece. So my this is yeah, I got a hero headpiece, so I got to complete my 2 set finally. And my choices were a ring, and I already had pretty good rings over here. Like I have a champion ring, then also a hero ring. Or I got the that same map, or sorry, not map, that same trinket that I got from last week, where it's like the momentum trinket, and that one's like okay. So yeah, no, the headpiece is exactly what I was looking for. Since I got 1 tier piece there, I can use my 2 charges and the catalyst to be able to get 4 set today, which will be awesome. Let's see, Strebbery, you said, do we have a Fractured Spark of Omen this week? And if so, how do we get it? So we should get that from our Pinnacle chest here, right? Our Pinnacle cache. We should be able to do this and then get that Pinnacle or that Spark fragment to drop from here. Yeah, the blue ones, like I just did 2 blue ones earlier, and those don't drop it. I think it is from the Pinnacle cache specifically that's going to drop that one for you. Meito said, so lucky with the Hero Helm tier piece. I'm with you, Meito. I'm feeling very fortunate to have that. Yeah, no, that was a lucky drop for sure. Yeah, luck's been on my side for like this that past reset. It was really, really good for me. So we'll see if that continues. Except when it came to the raid, the time walking raid, I got a whole bunch of junk in that that cache at the end of that. But hey, you know. You win some, you lose some, and I won a lot last week, so I can't complain. Let's see. Okay, so that one's done, and then I have to do, that was an elite one, so I got 40% so far, and now I just got to go ahead and push through these. Okay, Giago said, my bountiful chest this week gave me a ton of renown. Oh, that's nice. I haven't been paying attention too much to the renown drops in those. Who do I talk to start this? Oh, there it is. Man, that was hard to see. It's like an invisible little carpet there. Man, they're going crazy with their stealth effects. I mean, hey, taking pictures. I actually like this mini game. Kind of fun. Actually, you know what this reminds me of? I don't know if anybody else is from the ancient times. Actually, I know some of us are. So I'm not the only old guy in here. Anyone play Pokemon Snap back on the Nintendo 64? This is exactly that. Who can I take a picture of here? I haven't found the legendary picture guy yet for this this run. They put him at the end or something? Okay, Rhino said Spark dropped from the Titan disc turn in for me. Yeah, so it's that Pinnacle cache, guys. The Pinnacle cache is going to be dropping your Spark, so just keep that in mind. Hugo says, good morning. Good morning to you too, Hugo. How are you doing today, man? There we go. Nice and easy. Oh, special assignment unlocked as well. I can do that. And oh, that's awesome. So we're going to get 2 caches for 1 thing here. Just keep in mind, guys, when you're doing this down here, you can double layer. And you can do it today. So you can do your, I would suggest, do the same route I did. Hit up your Eye of the Awakening the Machine. And oh, I didn't do this one, but this is really fast. Lighting the braziers, lighting the way in Hollowfall. So, okay, well, I'll just show you visually. So do Awakening the Machine first, then do Lighting the Way, this one right here, and then go down to Aj-Kahet, specifically this week, because we can go ahead and collect Eyes of the Weaver, and while you're completing that, you're also going to be completing the special assignment up here as well, and you can finish it off with the special assignment. You get a cache from this, you get a cache from that, and then you're ready to roll. It'll be good. Now, if you're looking for your fragment, if you are trying to get your spark fragment, you're still going to have to do a pinnacle cache though. And those you're going to do passively as you're doing like your delves. You're getting 35 disc fragments per delve. You can also smash them out really fast doing a dungeon. And you can even do a follower dungeon for that. Doesn't matter. And you can get a lot of stuff that way. A lot of fast Titan fragments that way. Okay, bombing them from behind, I think is what this one is. What do I have to do? I think, yeah, this is the one where you're just like flying over Nerubians, and I think you're just throwing stuff on them. Right? Yeah. Easy enough. I actually like these quests. They're pretty fun. First time we ever saw one of these was back in Burning Crusade. Do you guys remember that daily mission where you had to like fly over the chasm? It was like you had to blow up like a bunch of demons with the little like happy grenade icon. Y'all remember that? What is going on? Why am I not blowing anything up? Oops. Okay, I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the return button, I think. Wait, does it take me all the way? Okay. Oh, shoot. I'll have to get on the Zeppelin again. Well, that's fun. That's true, too. Giago had a good tip for you guys. Good idea to choose your pact before you fight the world boss, so it advances your progress bar by 0% for the 1 kill. Yeah, so just choose the pact, pick up that quest, and then, yeah, you should be good to go in that regard. Am I getting progress for this? Yeah, I'm at 45% for slaying the troops. Okay, I think I'm just trying to shoot too far behind me. I'm just trying not to miss any of them. Ugh, not in line of sight. What about this one? There we go. Do another one. Good progress there. Okay. And then one more. This should do it right here. Red Rav said, bounty delve chests give 100 Delver's bounty points. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Red Rav, nice. Bountiful Delve chests give 100 Delver's bounty points and a chance of getting a weekly cash, 1,500 rep to a random faction, and you can still get 4 reps each week. So Red Rav, by what you just said, and I'm going to go ahead and test it once just to confirm it. I'll put 1 key into it just to show it like visually for you all. That is indicating to me that, guys, we probably do want to go ahead and save our caches, or save our keys. Sorry. We want to save our keys this week for next week when we have the event happen. Now, don't stress on it too much. If you're just like, I love key day, I love getting my keys and cracking all the chests. Hey, me too, man. Me too. I'm tempted just to go ahead and use my keys anyway too. But if you did want to min-max the ability of, or how much of the Delver's Journey you're going to get, it sounds like we do get some actually awarded to us in the chests. And yeah, if we want to save those keys for next week when we have that event, I'm trying to figure out, where do I have to go for this? Do I have to go in the cave? I think I have to go in the cave. Yes. Sure. What do I have to do here? Just gather grubs. Okay, apparently. But yeah, we might want to save those just to make sure that we get like the max amount as we can. So anyway, I do want to catch up anybody that's like, wait, what the hell are you talking about? Let's just show you really quick. So again, I'm a visual person, so it helps me to see things. So I want to do the same for anyone else that's like that. So over here, next Tuesday on October 1st, we're going to be having an event for Delves, okay? It's called the Delves Bonus Event. It's starting on October 1st, so next reset. And it says, while this event is active, Delves will grant increased rewards for intrepid explorers. Again, we've been over this. That's very generic text. We don't know what that actually means. Tell us the numbers. Well, on MMO Champion, they did actually have the buff posted. The buff is 25% increased undercoin, 25% increased companion experience, and 25% increased Delver's journey, right? All those things are increased. So let's extend that. And by the way, guys, I'm leaving this quest. I don't know what the hell's going on in here. I'm out. I'm out. I'm going to just go do a different one. I don't really see what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. I'm gathering grubs, but I don't see any grubs. Oh, do I have to fill that bar and then stomp on the ground and shit? I could not care less. Anyway, So the extension of all of that is what I'm thinking, what all you are thinking, and actually somebody else brought it up first in the chat yesterday. They're like, well, so does that mean that we want to save our keys? What all is awarded in our caches? Are we getting our Delver's Journey awarded through the cache? And then if we're cracking more keys next week, does that mean we're going to get 25% more of those rewards? And therefore we should save our keys this week? That's what we're trying to determine today for sure. And Red Rav did give us some results over there saying, hey, you know, this is my findings. I found that we are getting this much awarded to us inside of the cache. And so in that case, we want to have more caches cracked during the event than versus, you know, before the event. This week, there's no multiplier. Next week, there will be a multiplier. Therefore, if we want more stuff, if we want more loot, then, if we want more progress, then we want to go ahead and wait for next week to be able to crack more of those chests. So hopefully you followed me there. But basically, and I'm going to test it with you guys too. I'm going to go ahead and use one of my keys, even though it might be suboptimal. Let's go ahead and crack it open just so we really are dealing with numbers and can look at it, you know, together and break down if we want to save those. But it's seeming like, based on Red Rav's findings, that we might want to save those. Chosen Gaming, you have abandoned the help quest, got you. Chosen Gaming, that's a dirty trap then for anyone else that hasn't completed that quest. So Chosen Gaming just said over there, you have to abandon the help quest, which is the one that I discovered when I walked in there, like it popped up with a notification, the world quest won't work, so they counteract each other. Grubs are in the caves and they don't work until you abandon the quest and you picked up when you landed. Oh my God. Well, good for you. I really appreciate you mentioning that tip there, Chosen Gaming, and also anybody else that runs into that. Like, that's a really unfortunate bug that I think a lot of people can get stuck on. This one's way nicer. I like it when I just have to go to a place, kill a dude, get credit. That sounds great. That's more my style quest. But yeah, Chosen Gaming, I appreciate you shouting that out for everybody. That's really helpful. Oop, okay. Yeah. Oh my God, he dies so fast too. There we go. So now we've completed it. I'm going to go ahead and go grab that cache. And then I should be at 4 caches. Yeah, I should be at 4 caches once I break that open. And then I should have 4 keys. And we should be ready to go test out one of these. Had it happen to you yesterday, Chosen Gaming, I appreciate you passing that on to everybody. I mean, that's really the great thing. When you have a shitty bug happen to you, passing on to everybody else is the best thing. Because like that's just going to help out the next person that gets stuck with that same shitty thing that happened to you. So really appreciate it, Chosen. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, right. The grubs. Yeah, they're in that cave there, and it looks like according to Chosen, there's a disagreement between the 2 quests. First of all, the quest you get in there versus the world quest can't activate until that help quest is abandoned or completed, I guess. Eye of the Weaver, nice. Okay. And we're going to get all this stuff. Sounds great. Wonderful. And wait. That doesn't make sense. Do I have... Oh, because... Okay, I think... So here's what I'm thinking. I did this Forge a Pact from last week, and I didn't finish my Ashkahet stuff last week, so that's why I had that ready for me. I'm curious, though. If I choose a guy... Am I going to get another daily? Or another weekly? Oh, man, that's lucky. So I just completed my last week quest, even though I didn't do it last week. And then now I got this week's quest. So that's good for... Wait, complete? Right? Do I have... Yeah, I got the Blade of the General. So I got another one for the General here. That's cool. I'm not going to do it right now, but that's awesome. Very fortunate there. Okay, so now key number 3. And let's get key number 4. Key number 4. Let me make sure I don't have any more caches sitting there. I don't. Okay, so now if I look over here, just checking. I got 4 coffer keys. I'm going to use one of them with you all now. And if it is the case that there is Delver's Progress in there, then I'll save the rest of my keys. That's my plan. So let's go ahead and check that, and then we'll find out. Okay. Yeah, I was looking for that wherever my Bountiful is, and it looks like it's way up north. And Giago said, my big question is if the unfinished delves for XP carry over. If so, if I get my 25. Oh, shoot. Giago, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Giago, you have saved me 2 times on that. Okay, so guys, there is something I want to catch you all up on from yesterday. So, right, like we talk a lot about Bountiful Delves for good reason. They are really good for getting Brann experience because Brann is capped for the week. Of course, right? So the only way to get Brann experience, this reputation down here, is for us to do those Bountiful Delves. Now, there's something we should know about that. And hey, welcome in here, the Fishing Father. Welcome in, man. I really appreciate it. Welcome in over there on YouTube. Thanks for subbing, man. So let's talk about that really quick. So shoot, what was it? Okay, yeah, there's a script that I'm going to grab from my description really quick that we can run to see how many Brann, or how many delves, how many Bountiful Delves we can run to get Brann experience, because it is capped per week. All right, it's one of those under the hood things, right? We don't really know unless we run the script to be able to see. So I'm going to go ahead and share that with you all. Let's go ahead and paste this into, this is on Reddit. A guy on Reddit had this. Oh my gosh, where are all of my chats? There we go. So here over there on Twitch, I think this is Twitch. No, that's YouTube. Okay, here you go, YouTube. That's that. And then over here on Twitch, I'm having to put a period at the start so it goes as, I'll put a quote. There we go. There you go. So I'll show you what it does. Let's go ahead and do edit mode. All right, so here. I'm going to go ahead and save and exit. I'll show you what it does. So if I paste this in there, you can see, great, guys. Okay. So it says 30 Bountiful Delves with Brann XP remaining. So it looks like, and yesterday, help me remember, those of you who were here yesterday, when I ran this yesterday, didn't it say 10? And that was before I finished all my delves, right? So this indicates, yeah, it does accumulate, right? Right. Giago, very good. You hit it. You hit nail on the head there. Giago was on it, dude. He was like, yes, so it does. So it looks like, guys, we have a stacking amount of Bountiful Delves we're able to go through to get Brann experience. And we can know how many we have left by pasting this in the chat. Actually, those of you who want to try this script, let me know your results and what numbers you're getting back. Because what I'm thinking is that this is going to be a good marker for how much we can catch up. Because again, guys, remember, we're spending, if we talk about our maximum of what we can do for Brann in a given week, it's going to be 4 delves a day, 7 days in a week. So we got 28 delves to work with. Notice it says 30 here though, right? So if we wanted to go beyond that and get more Brann experience, we have to jump on an alt character, and we can do those as well. Because remember, Brann is an experience, or he is a reputation, and he is warbound. So we can go ahead and jump on one of our alt characters to be able to level up Brann a little bit more by dipping into theirs as well, dipping into their Bountiful Delves, right? So there you go. I am so glad. Yeah, thank you to Giago for reminding me to check that before I started in there and running delves, because I wanted to get that number first before I messed with anything. So awesome, dude. I really appreciate that. Bosa said, I have 50 left. I have 50 on mine. And then Jocko, you said, do you have action targeting? I'm confused on whether it's beneficial or not. Jocko, it's beneficial by like, it's beneficial until it's not, right? I've found that it's gotten me into trouble a couple times. Actually, in the raid, I've pulled things by mistake because, like when I did the LFR raid yesterday, what I ran into is that the guy would die, and then I would kill command right after he died, and it would just shoot at the next guy. So then I would get my raid in a little bit of trouble there. So, but when it comes to the rule of always be casting, it does help with that, right? So you always are attacking at all times, but it can get a little hairy if you happen to shoot something. So I don't know. The jury's still out. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. It's really nice for, well, no, I've even interrupted my own CC before with action targeting. I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't decide if I like it or not. It's fantastic if you use a gamepad, though. And Ornn, you said my Brann is level 50. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Nice, dude. I have 15 more delves of Brann XP remaining. Damn, dude. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. Really good. So you've been keeping up with that Brann XP extremely well. Yeah. Jocko's like, great. That helps. Yeah. I don't know, man. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep it or not. I might just ditch it. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep mental track of how many times action targeting has gotten me in trouble. And I will say action targeting is responsible for one of our bricked Delve runs from a while back. I was running with a group of you all. And my Kodo just shot up the stairs to go attack another like giant pack and ended up wiping us. Jocko, I think you were there for that one. But yeah, so... Oh, Clown Shoe Gaming, welcome in, by the way, man. You said Recraft costs another spark, correct? No, it does not. No, it does not. So when you recraft, you're going to reuse the same spark that you had. You do not have to spend another spark. That's a really, really good question on that, Clown Shoe Gaming. So no, you will keep the same spark. You just have to pay a couple more of the sub reagents. But what's really nice is that you can attach new optional reagents that you didn't attach the first time. So your missive, your power-up token, like the one we got from killing the queen, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And by the way, guys, if you haven't done Killing the Queen yet this week, you can do it solo. I have a guide. Shoot, I didn't put it in my description today either, did I? But yeah, I have a guide on my YouTube channel that goes over exactly how to do it with all the coordinates and stuff. Hey, man, I really appreciate that. Hold on. Let me see what this is. In McKinney, welcome in, man. I really appreciate that sub over there. I'm glad you're finding value in the content and that you, yeah. You jumped in here in the sub. I really, really appreciate it, man. Thank you. It's in McKinney TX. Yeah, welcome in, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for that sub, man. Oh, did my cleft hoof die? It didn't die. Oh, and then you said, found your stream a couple weeks back, and I love it. Oh, that's awesome, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you for the sub. And hey, man, welcome in. I mean, also too, if you were looking for a community to play WoW with, man, as well, do ! Discord to jump in with the community over there. And we got another one here too. Clown Shoe Gaming. I appreciate that sub with Prime, man. Really, really appreciate it. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, thank you for that sub. Yeah, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you're finding value in the content that, yeah, you wanted to come in here, man. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Guys, both of you and anyone else too, ! Discord. You already did it there, Clown Shoe Gaming. You're on it. But yeah, if you wanted to jump in the community over there, we got some cool guys playing WoW. And yeah, if you want to jump in there and play WoW too, ideally, eventually we'll get enough people. And if there's enough interest, we'll be doing some raids and stuff like that. We're not going to get anything too sweaty. We're just having fun. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, or if you're like, hey, I don't like raiding and I just do delves or whatever, and you just wanted people to hang out with, that's totally cool too. No pressure to raid or do any of that stuff. You just wanted to hang out. All are welcome, all skill levels. It really doesn't matter. We're just hanging out, having fun, playing WoW. Whole point of the game. So you come on in if you wanted to come in and hang out. Yeah, and you're welcome to just lurk too. It's totally up to you. But anyway, I do want to say again, Clown Shoe Gaming and also in McKinney TX, thank you for the subs there. I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you, thank you. That is amazing over there in Orion, though. You're also the fact that you still have 15 delves, 15 delves worth of experience left on your brand. You got to let us all know what your brand is at the end of all that. Who is going to put their brand to 60 first is my question. Unknown person. He said, hey, Gladys, I've been following you for a while. Keep up the good work. I had a question in mind. Do you mind, do you, though, making a guild and have the community jump into the link and the... Okay, so you're saying, I'm just double checking here, unknown person. You said you've been following for a while, and awesome, welcome in here. I'm really glad you're coming in. And then you had a question about making a guild and have the community join into the guild to help each other. Got you. Okay, I understand, unknown person. That would be really cool. I would be... Oh, run away, it says. Oh, yeah, well, I was way far away from it in the beginning. That really threw me off because I haven't been running DBM inside of Delves. the flash in the screen there, I was like, what the fuck's happening? Yeah, I don't think I need DBM for Delves. I think I know the mechanics by now. But maybe I missed something. But that's a really good question. Unknown person, I like that idea. I think it would be cool to do a community. I know that a lot of the guys... well, yeah, why not? That does sound good. That does sound really good. And it's completely optional to join, guys. Like, you absolutely would not need to join at all. If you want to stay in your own guilds, like, no problem. But, yeah, no, that sounds like a good idea, unknown person. I'll work on doing that. Great suggestion. Dan, you said, what's your, let's see, what's your opening engage rotation? I'm having trouble getting my pet to acquire and hold aggro. So here, when I'm on... So basically, I have two different strategies depending on how afraid I am of the mobs, right? Because the nice thing is, most of the time, your opening with barb shot is enough because your pets do a charge. I'm going to show you that in the next fight here. But it's not always enough once they get there to do enough aggro for them to be able to hold it, right? So I sometimes go into classic mode, right? So if y'all remember playing Hunter way back in the day, for me, it's mouse wheel up. I can send my pets to go in ahead of me and go ahead and secure that aggro before I go in. So let's go ahead and do the really cautious pull, right? Let's go ahead and test it. So I'm going to go ahead and roll this forward. I did mouse wheel up. My guys run in there. They're going to face pull a little bit, and then they're going to get ready with some attacks. And that guy's just like, fuck all this, Brann, I'm coming for him. So Brann did get some aggro there from just doing that. So at this point, you know, I can go ahead and initiate my Beast Cleave with a multi-shot, and then also kill command right after to do a kill cleave as well. And at this point, it's pretty firm that my pet has the aggro there, right? So that's all on there, no problem at all. Most of the time, though, doing your barb shot to start is going to be just fine because, again, that's going to initiate the pets in there right away. You can also do, well, I would start with barb shot in any case, because again, our number one objective whenever we start a fight, we want that 3 stacks of frenzy. We want to get that extra dire beast out, and we want to get our beast cleave going if there's a lot of people in there. So here's what it looks like for a barb shot opener. You see how he did charge in there? Immediately after that, I did go ahead and initiate the, you know, my multi-shot to be able to turn on beast cleave, and then, yeah, from there is where we went. But also something you do want to consider is as early as you can, you want to get that Bestial Wrath out, because the main thing you're wanting to do is get resets on Bestial Wrath, right? So, yeah, your barb shot, every barb shot you do, which is going to reset off of your other stuff too. That's what I love about the spec, is that there's so many resets and everything just goes so naturally into each other. But you're trying to push out as many of those kill commands you can based on resets, and then keep your frenzies 3 stacks up. So all that to say, yeah, just barb shot as early as you can. And those guys hurt, don't they? You see that? That guy just teleported behind me and stabbed me with a shadow step, and it just like, it pops so much damage. But I'm curious, you said mainly your issue is with the opener because you're not getting enough aggro on your guys. Really try doing that multi-shot early in there. Once you have your pet in kind of the midst of everybody, do that multi-shot, that and then your guys should be able to pick up the aggro. One other thing, a suggestion I have for you too, is if you do my build I have in the... Are you on Twitch? I can't remember. If you're in Twitch, just do ! Build, and it's going to show you my build. And what I put in there is I do have a talent point in where my Kodo is going to stomp as soon as I barb shot. That really helps with early aggro as well, because like he's just doing an AoE on barb shot resets and generating a ton of threat by him just, you know, stomping, which is basically like a little beast cleave. And also to notice, I didn't even have growl on so far, right? And that was all just aggro served up through multi-shot and kill cleave. Let's go ahead and turn growl back on. But I turned that off for the boss earlier, so... There, yeah. Just make sure you go ahead and, you know, get your barb shots in. Let's see. And Clown Shoe Gaming said, create a community, and if anyone wants to join it. Yeah, absolutely. I'm totally down. I don't know how to generate a community. Like, is it like, oh, yeah, actually, I'll figure that out after. I got a lot of delves to get into, but I do want to do that before the reset comes in. And I got, what, 45 minutes before the reset comes in, and I got 4 delves to smack out. Let me do this first, and then Clown Shoe Gaming, keep reminding me too, man. I appreciate the reminders. I can forget stuff. I want to get that down for people if they're interested, but I really, really appreciate it. But yeah, thanks for the reminder. And oops, I just walked into the delve there. Hugo said, I'm in. Awesome, dude. And then Dan, he said, what's... oh, okay, nice, nice. So I got that one too. Oh, the Discord, John? Let's see. Here, I got you. I got you covered. Does somebody mind doing ! Discord over there on Twitch? And I'm just going to copy that link, and I'm going to send it over to the YouTube guys. I don't have Nightbot set up yet for YouTube, but I'm working on getting that ready for you all as well, so you guys can enjoy the benefits of Nightbot. I appreciate that. Thank you, Bosa. Thank you, Moonrail. Really appreciate it. And I'll serve that over right now. Here you go. Copy. And then there you go, John. That should be the Discord right there if you want to jump in there. Really appreciate it, man. Yeah, anyone that's wanting to jump in there, it doesn't matter if you want to lurk, if you want to do raids, all that kind of stuff. Like, it's really up to you guys. If you're just looking for people to hang out and play WoW with, like, that's key too. Or even just talk about WoW or lurk or whatever. EU, NA, doesn't matter. And yeah, just like you all were mentioning too, we can do a community as well. I think that'd be fun. For anyone that doesn't know, communities are cross-faction. So the fact that I'm Alliance doesn't matter. You all on Horde will be able to join in there as well. That was a new thing with Dragonflight, so I know there might be some people that don't know. Watch this. Oh, I don't have Barb Shot yet. So I'm going to Barb Shot, and I want to show you the Stomp. Right? So if I Barb Shot, you see that Stomp echo comes out from that cast. Also, when I do multi-shot, notice he just does cleaves on his autos. So it's like really nice there too. And then also kill command is going to cleave as well. So again, we're just generating AoE threat as long as early on in the rotation when we're fighting a lot of things, we initiate kill cleave and we initiate our, you know, beast cleave with multi-shot. That's the key. Hey, and welcome in over there. Let me see. Acteon, welcome in, man. Really appreciate it. Thanks for jumping in here over on Twitch. I'm trying to get partnered over there, and that all helps a lot doing that. Really appreciate it, man. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, that's true, Moonrail. So, wait, are guilds cross-faction, Moonrail? If guilds are cross-faction, that would be awesome. There you go, Acteon. Yeah, so that's the build over there. I know somebody was looking for the build earlier. So yeah, !build's going to bring that up. That's the export string, so you can just go and import it in your talent window. If anyone doesn't know how to do that, just tell me, and I can show you really quick. They are. Ooh, okay, okay. Maybe we can do a guild then. I don't know. I'm going to look at the difference for each of those. Yeah, that's kind of a new sector for me on like doing that. So I'll try that out. I'll see what we can do. Let me cram out. I'm going to try my best to try to get all these delves done before the reset. But yeah, no, that's on my list. Definitely want to do that. And when I say reset, not reset, I'm talking about there's maintenance coming up, guys. We got maintenance in about 40 minutes. Let's get this puppet down. Okay, the Guatemalan, welcome back, man. You said you just can't queue cross-faction. Yeah, I wonder when they're gonna fix that. Like, I'm amazed that it's not in the game just yet. Okay, I'm gonna cheetah because we want to go. Oops, don't step on that. That was close. Oh, I got one. Yeah, I deserve that. Okay, let's get the puppet master rolling. Yeah, this the Greenweave orb, that thing is terrifying. It does so much damage. All you got to do is just walk away from it, but if you're not paying attention, like that thing will annihilate you. Yeah, no, it's nuts. Thorfor, I'm just double checking. Did the it might just not be showing me Postmaster yet, but did the work order come through over there for the weapon? If so, I'll go ahead and check my mailbox and grab that thing out. Feels like Christmas. Oh, it actually tells me when charging's... Oh, that's nice. That's nice, because that's something I do mess up a lot without DBM. So I just forget that there's a charge. Hugo said, if I move over to Twitch and sub you on Twitch, do you get credit? And never really use Twitch. Oh, you're good, Hugo. So first of all, I just want to say, like, you guys stay on whatever platform is you like more and like best. Like, you stay where you're comfy. But yeah, Hugo, all this stuff over there at Twitch, yeah, that does help me get towards partner. But yeah, like, so you never really use Twitch. Twitch is very similar to, I mean, it's going to be a similar setup to what you're watching over there. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of differences between YouTube Live versus Twitch. I mean, you can always just peek at it, see if you like it or not. The link's in the description. But yeah. Yeah, whatever you think there, Hugo. No pressure either way, though. You stay where you're comfy. That is way more important. But I appreciate the thought over there, too, man. Absolutely. Guatemala, you said I'm only active in my Horde guild, and I get so much shit for it. Yeah, I like to throw down a Horde banners on cooldown. That's funny. Stinging Swarm doesn't hurt that bad right now for whatever reason. I think I did have the Brann shield on me right then, though. That's funny, though. So you're getting a little bit of cross-faction pressure there, is what you're saying. That's really funny. Guatemalan. Rhino said, throw down the Horde banner on people who die in raid. There you go. Oh, man. Add insult to injury. That's pretty good. That's devious. Guys, do you see that down there? I get 150 Delver's Journey. Remember, something we are testing today is we're finding out exactly how much Delver's Journey we get inside of our cache, just to see if it's worth for us to save our keys or not. Now, I do get some undercoin and all that stuff. This isn't from the opening cache yet, so this has nothing to do with keys. But I do want to mention the Titan Disc Fragments. We can get 39 out of a tier 8. Okay, now let's crack this open, and we're really going to look at the rewards. Let's see. Yep. All right. It's confirmed, guys. And it sucks, but and that's a good one for me. That's a good one, but it's not. It is champion. What am I talking about? It is champion. That is a good one for me. Yes, I do want this. Okay, great. Anyway, down here, Delver's Journey, we do get 200 of it inside of a cache. Therefore, we do want to save our keys for next week. We're trying to min-max. I know it sucks. I know it just really, really sucks. But it is what it is. We do want to go ahead and save this for next week so we can get 25% more whenever we open up a cache. God, that sucks. I want to use my keys now, though. But yeah, do what you want to do. You don't have to, but just know that anything you open inside of next week is going to be 25% increased. You get 200 Delver's Journey inside of there, so you can calculate it out. It's 50 more Delver's Journey per cache unlock next week versus this week. You won't get any of that. So... You've got mail, says Rhino. Do I? Do I have mail? Thorfor said, yes, I was able to complete it at, tier 5. Hell yes. All right, guys, this is worth the trip back to the mailbox. I'm so pumped for this. Thank you, Thorfor. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. So yeah, we're going over here. We're going to pick up that new POW X5, or POW X2, I think. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. Let's see, Hugo. Yeah, got that one from Hugo. Oh, Hugo. Let's see, hold on. Is that Stormcrone? Stormcrone, welcome back. Welcome back. Stormcrone, you just subbed over there. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you're getting value out of the content, and yeah, I'm glad to have you jump in here. Really appreciate it, Stormcrone. Thank you so much. Thank you for the sub there. Yeah, really, really appreciate it. It says, I'm just reading this over here. I don't know what that means. It says, subscribe to tier 1 for 6 months in advance. 6 months in advance. Wow, was that a 6-month sub there? Stormcrone, I really appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, welcome in. It was fun doing the raid with you the other day. You were in that raid, right? We did that time walking. Yeah, it was fun, man. Awesome. Yeah, welcome in. Really, really appreciate that. In McKinney, TX, you said, so as I've been trying to catch up on your content, do you have any videos you talk about how to get keys efficiently? I do. Yes, on my YouTube channel. There is one piece that is missing from that I'll tell you about first, though, before you go over to that. But while I'm trying to find this mailbox, oh, look at that. Does it have your name on it? Let me see, Thorfor. Does it have your name? It says, wait, can I see? Hold on. Let me pick it up. Pick it up. Where is it? Okay. It should say made by somebody, right? Am I just missing it? I wish it said your name on there. That would be cool if I had the gun made by you. But yeah, man, hell yeah. There you go. That is a big improvement. Awesome. Really, really appreciate that. Hell yeah to Thorfor. And guys, if you got any of your engineering stuff to make, Thorfor is a master engineer. He can get that shit done for you. That is awesome. So let me read the rest of your question here. North McKinney, you said, have you videos about how to get keys efficiently? Yes. You do not have to go into it now, but if you do know and talk about them before, I would love to get better at with 4 alts and 7 more to have the level. Yeah, absolutely, man. So I do, I made a video early on with the season, like as soon as the content came out, on how we can get those keys and how we can get them efficiently. The one piece, though, that I was missing was talking about the Radiant shards, Radiant Echoes, because I hadn't seen those yet. I didn't know they existed before I made the video. So, shoot, Radiant Echoes down here in the corner. You're going to find these in your Delve. You just saw I found one from my my coffer chest. These you can turn in at the different locations, so the memory locations, World Soul memory locations. You're going to find them. They look like, if you played the pre-patch, like those little circles. I'm going to open up my map, see if there's any. Oh, there it is. If there's any, maybe in Hollowfall, Ringing Deeps. Not in the Ringing Deeps. Oh my God, where are the memories this week? Okay, I just looked over the map and I didn't see any memories. So I'll just go ahead and tell you. You're gonna recognize it if you played pre-patch. They look the same as those little objective circles for pre-patch, like those little colored circles. And you're just going to want to go ahead and find those and then turn in your Radiant Echoes. And depending on how many you turn in, you're going to get a multiplier of your points. And the more shit you do in there, like the more bonus objectives and stuff you do after you turn in those quests, because it's going to like teleport you to a nightmare realm, right? And you have to just start killing rares and stuff. Focus on the rares, right? Kill all the rares that come up. Grab rare scanner before you go in there. And then it's going to have you do random objectives, like pick up the gears, take them to Memoron, and then like all that kind of stuff. And the more of that stuff you do, the more of a score you're going to get at the top of your screen. Yeah. Oh, awesome. Stormcrone, I just saw that. You said, hi. Really enjoying your stream and the info. Yes, sir. Get lots of value here. And yeah, you were over there at Black Temple that we did, I guess it was, yesterday or 2 days ago? I lost track. But hell yeah, I remember you were over there with us too. That was awesome. That was really fun doing that raid with you guys. I love doing that. I want to do another one of those for sure very soon. But yeah, just back to that Radiant Echo stuff, you want to be able to just go and turn those in at the Radiant Echo turn-in spot. The more you turn in, the more you're going to get. There's no wasted currency when it comes to that. You'll get a 5x multiplier on your points if you turn in 5, for example, right? But just one thing to be aware of, and I don't know if this is still the case, there was a little bit of a bug going around right now where, I don't know if it's right now, but... Hold on, where's that potion? I have the Draconic Elixir. I'll show you guys that in a second. But so there is a little bit of a bug that I heard where people aren't getting their 5x multiplier applied correctly. So you might just want to do 1x runs for now, or people let me know in the chat if you've had any issues with it. If you haven't, then we're probably safe. But yeah. Just anyone else that's looking to get into it, you might want to just hold off on your tickets or your Radiant Echoes just to make sure that bug is fixed. Yeah. Wait, what is it? You said, unless your name is Jocko, rip. Bountiful Delves are limited for a day, that they don't accumulate. Right. It is 4 a day. You're right, Rhino. Absolutely. It is 4 a day on that. But, oh, yeah, Red Rav, you said, I just got back. Did you get Delver's points at the end? Yes, 200 exactly, Red Rav. So we do want to go ahead and hold those keys if we can this week, so we can be able to turn in and get more keys next week. Oh, okay, hold on. And also, guys, I just want to say this to everyone whenever I run this, because you can actually skip out on this annoying mechanic of the breath, right? So you can go ahead and get a elixir of water breathing right here. I'm going to go ahead and drink this and watch. My breath just went away. So now I can go ahead and run this as if it's a normal dungeon. It's really nice. You can also use Noggin Fogger, and you can also use the Kaluka fishing pole to give you wider breathing as well. Or you can just be a druid, warlock, or one of those classes. So yeah, just letting you guys know that. I know Chaco was very excited to hear that because he hates these kind of delves. So okay, Hollowfall. Oh, it is in Hollowfall, Moonrail. Okay, got you. Maybe that's where the memory event is. I'll have to check that again. Yes, and Dizen, I'm so glad you said that. Dizen over here said, I heard it's better to do as a group. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. I've heard that same exact thing. I haven't done extensive testing of it myself in a group, but from what I've heard, the more people you have in the group, the better. I've also heard people doing it in a raid. Now, I don't know if that might be contributing to some people having troubles with actually getting their multipliers to apply correctly or not. But yeah, you know, risk at your own will. Just maybe after this hotfix comes out, maybe start doing your, you know, because there's maintenance. There's a maintenance window coming up today, which is kind of a random like time for them to do maintenance. I'm wondering if that might have something to do with it. Like maybe they're fixing the issues with the radiant echoes. And boy, I got a lot of delves to do in 30 minutes, man. Speaking of reset, this is going to be down to the wire. I'm trying to finish all these. But this might also be a good way to show you guys that you can catch up doing your delves, even if you miss some. I'm going to go ahead and turtle, because I'm having a really hard time getting these guys off of me. Don't forget to drink your medicine, guys. Drink your medicine. Do your Dwarven medicine, even if you're at full health, because it does apply a dot to you. You can see up here, I have 3 seconds left on this. There's a hot on me based on my Dwarven medicine. What's really nice is that it also echoes onto your pet as well. So your pet is also going to be taking the Dwarven medicine whenever you pick it up. So you're putting a hot on both of you. The amount of healing coming out from those is just very, very valuable. And again, of course, I can't ever miss a moment to talk to you guys about Cleft Hoofs. Cleft Hoofs are going to get an additional 20% effectiveness on that Dwarven medicine due to their Blood of the Rhino. So yeah, good reason to play BM and a great reason to have a Kodo or a Cleft Hoof. I'm going to skip these, like the next one of these I find, because I'm really down to the wire on finishing these delves. Like really down to the wire. So I'm just going to skip all of my mislaid curiosities. I mean, it hurts to do it, but you know, got to do what you got to do. Undead Rhino, you're right. Undead also are chilling in here. They don't mind this mechanic at all. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and pop a little bit of shield wall, and I'm going to do a little bit of defensives, or a little bit of offensives here, because I am getting hit by that necromancer. Avert your eyes. I'm going to click my healing potion. Oh my god. What have I done? That should be macroed, but it's not. I keep like switching it between my stealth key and then my potion key. Really just got to find a new keybind to slap that thing on. It's really, really an issue. Let's see. Jago said, when I said accumulate, I mean the total amount that you can complete for XP for each week. Right, Jago. So what I'm wondering, though, is what I should have done, what I really wish I would have done this at the end of my, my stream before reset, is I should have ran the command after to see if, what carried over into today, because I want to see my number and see like 28 plus whatever my number was at the end of the stream, but I didn't check it. So I'm curious if we're accumulating cross resets, and I'll be able to firm that out if, I guess on the next reset, we'll be able to figure that out. But what I need to do, basically, I'm just going to make a habit of running that script after each one, or each stream or each like session of delves. I need to run that script so I can be able to track and see like, resets and how it contributes to that and all that kind of stuff. I heard that follow. I'm looking over here. It is Grip It and Rip It. All right. Welcome in here, Grip It and Rip It. Thanks for jumping over on Twitch. I really appreciate it. That helps me get partnered, man. I really, really appreciate you jumping in over here. Thank you. Bosa. I love that, Bosa. It's like you're it's like I felt like you had you felt the pressure to admit that, like get that off your chest. Bosa said, "I'm a clicker." dot 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 in chat over there. It's all right, man. No judgment here. No judgment here. Absolutely fine. I've been known to click here or there, you know, mainly when it comes to consumables and that kind of stuff. I'll end up clicking them, but yeah, you're totally good there, Bosa. No shame. No shame. Let's see. Jocko said, nope, strike me from the guild invite. No button clicking. I got you, Jocko. You're like, no way, man. I can't do that. Yeah, well, that's the thing, man. Clickers are welcome. They are welcome. No shame. So, let's see. It's only ideal if you have alts. Oh, got you, Giago. Right. Because, like, if you're saying, you're talking about, like, if it does accrue. So if we do have, like, basically a rollover effect with those, that only would benefit players with alts. That's true. But also, it would make me take my alts more seriously. And right now, I have put my alts off till the end of time. Like, I have an Earthen I want to level up. I have a Death Knight I want to level up. I have a Prot Warrior I want to level up. All those are on my list. But I've just been putting off because, like, I've been having fun with my Hunter. But now, if my alts can make my Hunter even stronger by catching up on those Delves, then I'm like, all right, okay. I'm down. So, that's where I'm at with it, at least. I'm going to make sure I'm not leaving any of these behind. Discovery, yep. Go ahead and grab that. And again, let's see. Ooh, okay. I'm raising confidence that I can get through all these Delves before the reset comes in. My confidence is increasing. Let's see. Rhino said, I have 5 80s, and they're about 30 keys next week on top of the 40 I already have. Oh, my God. Dude, that's crazy. That's awesome. That's awesome. And actually, you're just giving me an idea there. Rhino, that might be a good idea to go ahead and level those alts this week, crack all those caches, and that way those characters can have keys for next week as well. Damn, there's some min-maxing we can do. For next week. Anybody that's been saving their keys, like, and that kind of stuff, like, you're going to be eating good on that Delve week. Yeah, okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to think more on all the ways we can make the most out of that Delve week next week, and I'll make a video on that so we just can put it all in one place and just remember all the things we can do to get the most out of that event. Because, hey, man, when the event comes up, you know, you want to make use of it while you got it. So yeah, I'll put something together on that for sure. But that's awesome, Rhino. That is really, really awesome. Let's see, Hugo, you said, did BM get a 10% increase? Yes, in 2 different places. So BM, we got an increase to Kill Cleave by 10% and Beast Cleave by 10%. So 10% to both of those. So for anyone that doesn't play Beast Mastery, you might be confused because those sound like the same. They are different. Beast Cleave is going to be when your autos cleave on your pets, and that's triggered by multi-shot. And also triggered by multi-shot is Kill Cleave, which is going to make our kill commands cleave. So yeah, a pretty nice little boost for us to our AoE ability, and that was something that people were saying was a little bit weak from us. Me personally, I felt fine about it, but no, I mean, I'll take a 10% bump. That's totally fine. I'm totally fine with that. Let's see. It's not 10%. Oh, I thought it was 10%. Nick, can you hit me with the actual number? What was the actual number on it? Because I thought it was 10% on both of those. But yeah, no, I appreciate the correction. Go back and just write the date. You're right, Timothy. Yeah, there's one way back there, isn't there? Shit. Yeah, thank you for that. I missed this way back here. That's going to save a ton of time. You might have just saved all my Delves. Thank you. So yeah, Hugo, hold off on what I said. Okay, Nick said I thought it was 3%. Okay, that's very different than what I said. Okay, so yeah, I'll double check that. And then yeah, Hugo, it might be 3% instead of 10%. So not quite the bump I thought it was. So we'll see on that. It might be 10% to Beast Cleave and 3% to Kill Cleave. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I got all those bait. Oh, the bait response. That's weird. Because I got this one earlier, I thought. Maybe I didn't. There we go. Cracked that one. It's on Wowhead Blue Tracker notes. Got you, Nick. Really, really appreciate it. Okay, so it's on the Blue Tracker. It says 3%. Gotcha. Okay. So Beast Cleave increased by, was 90%, now at 80%. Cleave damage increased to 90%, was 80%. Oh, I see my confusion then. Yeah, so it's like... I think I see what you're saying. It was scaled to 90 or 80% of your damage, and now it's at 90% of your damage. So it's 10% of the value added, but the overall damage is not going to reflect the 10% bump. I understand. No, that's a good point. Okay, now this boss, he's pretty quick. I found that for the most part, I can just jam him down and ignore his little tentacles. Not little, his giant tentacles. But the only issue comes in is when he summons a guardian, one of the guardian tentacles. Those are going to channel an ability. It's pretty obvious when it is a guardian tentacle because it's going to do a cast right into him. And he's going to get a shield. But I tend to ignore the other ones. And normally I like to interrupt Abyssal Surge, but I'm going to put a little bit of shield wall for my pet there. Oop. Okay, now there is a guardian. Where's the guardian? Oh, there it is. It's behind him. Yeah, so the guardian tentacle, whenever those pop up, you can make a target macro if you wanted to. But for the most part, it's easy to see it. They're just a little bit different. They're channeling a spell versus slamming down. Again, every time I fight this guy, I think of Alawi from League of Legends. Just with the constant tentacle slams. Oops. Then I gotta race to the next delve. Make sure we're getting all those in before reset. It is gonna be down to the wire on these. Scorp said I'm waiting for the next Darkmoon Fair and level up in Mage in that weekend. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Very true. Keep in mind too, guys, that there's gonna be an anniversary event coming up here soon, where we're able to get a total of 20% increased experience. That's going to be coming up on the 0.5 patch. I don't remember the exact date for that. But yeah, just keep that in mind too. If you're planning on leveling up characters, you're going to have a good opportunity coming up with the anniversary event. And again, guys, I got to keep telling myself as well, just skip your coffer keys this week if you're wanting to min-max. Or if you have fun with your keys and you're like, I just want to open it anyway, go for it, dude. Go for it. Don't let anybody stop you from just enjoying it if you don't want to worry about saving. But me personally, I'm going to go ahead and save it, even though it's painful. I really want to use those. Nick said, I haven't read it myself, but I heard that the video was 3%, and it really hurts that 10% is unbelievable. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I understand that, Nick. Michelle, good morning. Good morning to you too. Why are we saving keys? Matthew, it's tragic. It's like awesome and also tragic at the same time. So we're getting a Delver's event next week, where we're going to be getting 25% more Delver's progress on your bar. So press H, click on this. You're getting 25% more of those points from all of your unlocks for that given week. And also 25% more companion experience. And where am I going? Oh, there's the memory event. I was talking to you about that, Hugo. The memory event is these. That's where you want to go to turn in your Radiant Echoes so you can get more coffer key shards. Just make sure the bug's not going around, okay? So I'll keep it up there just for another second in case you're coming over to it. That's what I was talking about. That one right there. So you can find it in the north of Hollowfall. Somebody else mentioned that in the chat, so thanks for that shout out there. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So the Delver's event, 25% more Undercoin, 25% more Delver's progress, 25% more companion experience. So what we're wanting to do is layer as much of the unlocks as we can into the next week. So if we save our keys this week, we can walk in and get that extra 200. Well, it's going to translate to an extra 50 Delver's progress per cash unlock. So you can do the math on it and think like if it's worth it to you or not. Because it's 25% of the value added to it, and we get 200 added to our Delver's progress from each of the caches, each of the coffer keys caches. And welcome in over there. That's Pope Nate, the 7th. Welcome in over there. I really appreciate it, man. Thanks for jumping in over there on YouTube. Thanks for the sub on YouTube, man. Really appreciate that. Welcome. So yeah, it's just, you can do the math on it and then consider like if it's worth you saving or not. But yeah, if you want to absolutely min-max it, then yeah, if you save those coffer keys and open them next week, then you'll be ready to roll. I'm actually still not 100% convinced on saving my keys until next week because they're so fun to use, and I just want to pop them. So we'll see. If that's the way I feel now, we'll see if my motivation slowly degrades throughout the week and I end up just cracking those coffer keys open anyway. Let's see. Oh yeah, I looked into making a time walking gear set. Yeah, that'd be awesome, Rhino. Keep an eye out because they did just change the way some of those values work with like previous gear that dropped. Just keep an eye out, like to make sure that what you're planning on putting together still works. I thought there was a change to that. I could be totally wrong. What was that ability? Oh, was that? Oh, that's crazy. That was DBM that just like took my screen over there for a second. It was for the tranquil shot, I imagine. But Brann got it so fast that it just looked like a flash. Yeah, right there. I think that's for... I don't know what that's for. Yeah, I don't know what that one's for. Interesting. All right, stomping on bodies. Getting the keys. Let's see, Deanie, you said there are two. Let's see, two in a map. You said there are two in a map. Which one are you talking about there, Deanie? Just make sure I'm getting it right. There are two in a map. Are you talking about the? I'm just thinking of all the things there's two of, like the keys, like the boxes. Yeah, let me know on that one. I'm curious. I'm really curious what you're saying there. And then Red Ram, you said time walking changes broke time walking sets. It scales up to you and not you down. Okay, so time walking changes broke time walking sets. It scales up to you and not scaling down is what Red Ram said there. So that's a good thing for you to know, Rhino, just in case. Double check to make sure your strategy is still going to work even after those changes. I'm in trouble. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I got shot with that. My bad. I love how Brann says it can't end like this. And welcome in over there. This is Exia Echo. I really appreciate it. Welcome in over there on Twitch. I'm trying to get partnered, and that's a big help to me doing that. I really appreciate it. Welcome in, man. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about clearing those guys because I see a wick lighter over there. Wick lighters are annoying because of that that fire ability. But I am going to pull these guys together, so... Go, pets. Do I not have my pet out? I don't have my pet out. That's what it was. I'm going to do that same pull I did a moment ago, except I'm going to do it better than I did it last time. That's the plan. That's the plan. Oh, I appreciate that. Oh, that's a gifted subs. Hold on. Let's see that. I really appreciate that. Toxic Tony 68. I really appreciate that. My windows are all messed up, and I'll read it in just a second. Awesome. Toxic Tony, I really, really appreciate that, man. So the gifted subs over there, I'm glad you found value in the content and decided to jump in over here. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, Toxic Tony. And also Calm and Cosmic Pookie, you can thank Toxic Tony over there for your gifted subs. Really appreciate that, Toxic Tony. Welcome in over here, man. Awesome. Really, really appreciate it. I'm glad you're getting value out of the content. And yeah, awesome, man. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Yep, again, Calm and Cosmic Pookie. Enjoy your gifted subs over there from Toxic Tony. Hell yeah, man. Hey Rick, I just saw your message too. You said I'm not getting spark shards from anything. I've done Machine Awakening, Pinnacle Cache, Quest, nothing. Okay, hey Rick. Well, here I'm gonna go ahead and ask you all right now. Anyone else having that problem too? Anyone else having the problem with getting your spark to drop? If you did get your spark to drop, what was the content that gave it to you? I was thinking it was from the Pinnacle Cache, but I could be wrong on that. Rhino says, don't keys give you an opportunity for the Delver's Bounty? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Wait, hold on. No. Sorry, I misinterpreted your question. The Delver's Bounty, at least the ones I found, and I'm going to go ahead and push this to the chat too if you guys have found anything different. The only time I've ever seen Delver's Bounty has been from the small chests. I've never seen it drop in one of the big caches. Pretty sure. Now, I'd have to go back and double check each one of my loots to make sure that was the case, but I'm pretty sure that's where I've seen it every time so far, the small chests. But yeah. Tell me in the comments, like, if you found that differently for you. I'm really curious on that, because that would impact strategy for sure. I got mine from the big chest with the key, said Matthew. Okay, so it seems like you are right there, Rhino. It looks like it is available through the big chest. So that is a consideration, guys. Chance to find your Delver's map inside of the chest. The big chest. The big key chest. Man, so many considerations for this event coming up. Oh my god, I don't like, honestly, I don't know what the right move is. I still think that it's just going to be saving your keys, but it's just really tough to commit to that, just because, yeah, like getting those rewards earlier would be really nice. Okay, hey Rake, you said okay, I'll try. Let's see, what did you try? 3 times last night in the Pinnacle Cache. Okay, so hey Rake, it should be the Pinnacle Cache, but you said you did it and you didn't receive it. If you didn't receive it from there, I have one other thing for you to try. Can you go ahead and take a look in your postmaster? Make sure you didn't get it sent to your mailbox instead. Maybe there's some kind of bug or something, hey Rake, that made it go there instead of into your like as a discovery reward or whatever it's called. But yeah, if you figure it out, let us all know, because I'm sure other people are going to struggle with the same thing. So. Jago says, I've gotten only 4 maps, and so far my luck is terrible. 4 maps is pretty good, though. 4 maps is pretty good, Giago. I know that there's some people that have gotten way more than that, but let's see, how many maps am I up to? I'm up to, I think I have 5, so I've only found 1 more than you. And I wouldn't say my luck was terrible. I'd say that's pretty good, because you also have people that have been doing 200 delves and they haven't even seen a map yet. Like, actually earlier in the chat, somebody was saying they haven't seen a delve yet, delve map, period, you know, and they've been playing delves the whole time. So I don't know, just RNG. It's all RNG there. Let's see, and I want to make sure I stomp on his corpse. Did I did. And then once I collect all the gears, ooh, okay, am I gonna do a big pull? I'm going to do all these guys. Actually, I don't even think it's that big of a pull. It's really not that bad. But I want to get this Wick Lighter guy down first. So again, I'm doing that cautious pull I was talking to you about, Hugo, where I'm doing a little bit of a face pull. And then what I should have done is initiate my Beast Cleave earlier. I'm going to kite these guys back to my pet here, put a little bit of a defensive down. And I should have... Okay, I still have... Mystic was coming for me there. But... Okay, let's see if we can get a couple Ascension going. And then, yeah, I'm going to tank that one. I got to remember that I do have Turtle if I absolutely need it, but I think we're fine. Yeah, you see, once you get Beast Cleave and Kill Cleave rolling, like, you're fine. Like, they're not going to mess with you after that. Now, that does not apply. Now, this is one thing I want to let you know too, Hugo. The casters don't give a fuck about your pet. They're going to say, like, oh, I see that cleft hoof, I don't even care. And they're going to shoot you in the face with a fireball. So just keep that in mind. Like, if you feel like you're pulling off your Kodo with the casters are just going to shoot you anyway. It's actually really hard to get them to consistently keep killing your pet instead of you. Yeah, I mean, even after Feign Death. Okay, I got a little extra. Even after Feign Death, right, they still will go right back to you as soon as you stand up again. So it is what it is. Like, you can have all the aggro in the world, like your pet can have all the aggro in the world on a caster, and they'll just go ahead and shoot you. It's just part of the challenge. But you're not doing anything wrong if that's the case, is what I'm trying to get out to you. You're not doing anything wrong if you're having casters shoot you instead of your pet. You can Feign Death their cooldowns. You can Feign Death their cooldowns where it's like they're about to shoot you with a Shadow Bolt, and you Feign Death it, and they'll have to recast. That's nice to use. You can LOS some spells, but LOS has been really sketchy for me in Delves. Sweet. Okay, so I just finished that progress, so I'm going to go ahead and stealth and just move through all this and try to skip all the way to Wax Face if I can. Don't hit me. Oh, you hit me. That sucks. Yeah, that sucks. I didn't see how... yeah. So I won't be able to use... camouflage for now for another 50 seconds. So once it comes up again, I'll go ahead and be able to go. But getting through that doorway is really sketchy. Brian, you said, do maps have any pros or cons, or typically you just run Delves as a duo? Let's see. Do you have any pros or cons, or if you typically run as a duo? I don't have too much experience with doing duos. I've done a lot of solos and I've done a lot of small groups, but I haven't done duos specifically. I've done one. Actually, my one clear so far on a tier 11 is a duo run. So in that case, I mean, I can obviously just based on that, there's a little bit of numbers. Now, then again, Delves have gone through a lot of changes since I did that. So I don't know. I'd have to give it another test on duos to see how they're doing. For a while, I know people were saying that duos were the best, like the way to go when it came to clearing Delves, but they came in with 1,000 changes since then. So without testing it again, I can't really give you advice until I take another shot at duos. So let me test it at some point, and I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Today, I'm just trying to jam these as fast as possible, though, so I won't get to test the duo today, but tomorrow I'm down. Like the next reset, I'll go ahead and test those. Because again, I'm jamming these out. Wait, oh, do I have 6 minutes until the reset? I'm not going to get this all done. Oh, this is crazy. Okay, let's see if we can get out. Go, 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 go. I'm just trying to skip as much stuff as I can. Because I got, what, 5 minutes? 4 minutes, 45 seconds. All right. I'm not getting that last delve done, but I am going to get this. I'm going to get this one done. That is the goal. That is the goal. Discovery point. And then I'm just going to cruise past this. It feels like Metal Gear Solid right now. Love Metal Gear Solid, by the way. I don't know if anybody else is a fan of that. Oh, that was a True Sight guy. I didn't even see him over there. That could have been bad. And I'll go ahead and stomp on this, and then we can go get rolling on Waxface. Turtle disengaged, Cheetah Feign. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yep. That'll do it too. Let's see, and then Matthew, you said when fighting a pack of casters, throw blinding down so that you can knock them back. Oh, true. Binding, you mean? Yeah. Or you said binding. I read it wrong. Oh yeah, binding down and then knock them back. Also, implosion trap is good too. Yeah, that's a really good point there, Matthew. That's really good for caster packs. All right, let's get Waxface down. Surely I can kill him in 3 minutes. Surely I can kill him in 3 minutes, right? We will find out. I mean, his health was reduced recently, after all. Let's go, Waxface. I want to get my rewards. And what am I at? 3 minutes, 15 seconds. Bestial Wrath. Let's get that rolling. Eat that Waxface. Yeah, I should get it. Because that was about 1:15. I did blow all my cooldowns, but we still got execute phase. I think we'll be fine. Let's see. Duo Delves feels really good. My GF has no problem pulling me through easy mode. Nice, Thorfor. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. Yeah, that's really cool, man. Yeah, so there you go. That's one point for duos over there. Thorfor is saying it is awesome. It is the way to roll. Stellar said, tried 11 today. Could work my way through. Okay, until I came to a group of 3 emissaries and an elite beetle. Yeah, that's the thing, Stellar. It's like I've been there where I feel like a badass, like going through the Delve, like, oh, tier 11, nothing, easy mode, and then I get to one pack with like 3 Hope Stealers in it, and they're like, oh yeah, well we're all gonna cast Shadow Bolt, so that's something you just got to deal with, and then yeah, I get annihilated. Yeah, no, I'm with you, man. All it takes is just one tough setup, and also too. Have you been able, Stellar? And I got wrecked. Yeah, I feel you. Have you done a tier 11 and fought the optional bosses yet? I haven't tried a tier 11 optional boss since all the adjustments and stuff went through. It's on my list because I want to secure my tier 11 solo run, and I want to secure Zekvir. Of course, it's on my list as well. So my Zekvir run, I'm doing that again here very soon. But yeah, I'll wait till we can go through that together. Maybe we can get some help from you all on how to clear it. But you all had some awesome tips last time and got me really close, but yeah, still got to go back and do it. Ooh, Candlelight. Oh, that's cool. Is that a, what is that? What is the Candlelight? Is that a toy? The Candlelight. Okay, use a weak flame that shines from you, unable to push back the darkness, but revealing secrets hidden by the darkness for 5 minutes. Ooh, cool. Okay, I'm going to use that in the next run for sure. That sounds fun. Awesome. And not using that key. I have to keep reminding myself because I keep forgetting. We got 45 seconds, everybody. I have 45 seconds to run my last delve. Spoiler alert, I'm not going to get it done. That's okay. But what we can do, again, mentioned this earlier. I want to go ahead and run this. Oh shoot, I don't have the script in my clipboard anymore. That's fine. I'm gonna try to run that script at the end of each Delve session, just to be able to keep track of the numbers. So what I got to do next time when I start, I want to go ahead and run that script so we can just keep track of when Delves are added to the cap and what takes away from the cap as well. Unknown person followed. Awesome. I appreciate that, unknown person. Welcome in over there on Twitch. I'm trying to get partnered over there, and that really helps me out. I really appreciate it. Welcome. Jonathan, you said, I missed. Why aren't you using keys? So I can't show you anymore, but next Tuesday, October 1st, there's going to be the start of a Delver's event, and it's going to give you 3 different types of currency increase to it, right? So it's like during that event, you're going to get 25% increased companion experience, 25% increased undercoin, and 25% increased Delver's progress, right? Delver's journey progress. All that's just given to you. And the fact is that when you use your keys, you get 200 as a baseline of the Delver's progress, Delver's journey progress. And so if you wait and use your keys next week, you'll get an extra 50 per cash, because the way I'm calculating that is 25% of 200 is 50. Feel free to double check my math on that. But yeah, so 50 extra per. And again, I just want to I want to say this one more time though. This is according to the MMO champion article that had the Delver's buff actually posted for us. If you look at your calendar now in game, it's just going to say intrepid explorers get additional rewards. Very generic. How MMO champion has it, I don't really know. Maybe it's on PTR. I haven't checked PTR in a while, so that could be the case. But yeah, that's what they say is going to be coming up for us next Tuesday. So that's why we might want to save those keys so we can crack more of those keys and get more of the Delver's progress added at that 25% increased rate. That's the idea. But again, if y'all want to use them, just use your keys. Just use your keys if you really want to use them. Honestly, I love opening stuff so much that I might just use it anyway, even though I know the right move is to save it. But I'm impatient and I'm excited about opening up those keys. I feel like we have to wait enough already. I don't want to wait 2 weeks for opening up new chests instead of just the one. Levin62. Oh man, you're asking my favorite question in the world. And the only downfall is that Matthew, I love it. Matthew answered it before I even said it. But Levin, you want to use a cleft hoof. Because your question is, what BM pet do you recommend for solo gameplay cleft hoof to a T? The reason for that is that you're going to have a passive called Blood of the Rhino. You get 20% extra healing applied to the cleft hoof. And then also he has 10% increased armor as well. Now that 20% increased healing is going to benefit you on Dwarven Medicine. Those are the potions that Brann puts down. Mend Pet is going to be increased. And also the Leech that he gets passively because he is a Ferocity pet. So he's going to have Predator's Thirst. Applying a 4% Leech, he gets more of that back because he has the Blood of the Rhino passive. And also, he has a shield wall that automatically applies when he gets 40% or lower on health. He gets that little dome shield that makes him take a percentage less damage. And also, he has a bloodlust on him too. Just a wonderful pet. He's an all-in-one, everything you need. And if you wanted to grab one, Levin, you can go grab a really cool one in Blackrock Foundry. That's in Gorgrond, North Gorgrond, in the raid Blackrock Foundry. Go ahead and check out Faultline. Faultline is a badass. He's a really, really cool looking cleft hoof. He has like exhaust horns and like he's metal as fuck. Like he's an amazing one. Or you can grab one that's in the Dragon Isles if you go to the Onaran Plains, just east of the Onaran village area. You'll be able to pick up a rhino. Those are really cool too. They did a good job with the look of the rhino. That's the one I run around with. So, all right. So that's that question. Again, it's my favorite one because I'm such a fan of cleft hoofs. They're awesome. Thorfor, you said GF is kind, blue-eyed, and red. Master is more accurate. Gotcha. And then, Jocko ran out of time there. So yeah, we can't start the guild until the servers come up again. But hell yeah. Yeah, Jocko, that sounds great. All of you remind me again and again, like keep bugging me about it because I want to make sure I get that done. I'm going to keep forgetting. It's just like I tend to forget things. But yeah, reminders never annoy me, right? Because like I want to make sure those things happen and I sometimes get scatterbrained on things and I can forget. So you're totally good if you're giving me reminders. That's not going to piss me off. Stock image doggo to an extent, by the way. Don't run wild with that because that's signing a blank check. But yeah, like no reminders generally are pretty good. What pet do you run with a cleft hoof? You said what pet do you run? Oh, like my companion. I run Fenrir. Fenrir is just a really cool looking one. And again, your companion pet is just a skin, essentially. Your companion pet's going to be pretty much the same. It's not going to really adjust anything or change anything about your gameplay. But Fenrir is amazing. Hall of Valor is where you want to go for that. And you're going to go fight him. Hall of Valor is such a cool dungeon, by the way. It's like Valhalla. It's like a Viking theme. It's really neat. But if you head up there, you can go find Fenrir in the hunting event, and after you kill him, he'll resummon himself as a passive mob that you can then tame. Hugo says, "I'm all in for the guild." Hell yeah, that sounds good. Guys, start thinking on ideas for names. Yeah, I'll brainstorm as well. We'll see if we can come together with something. But on that note, guys, also, I'm going to go ahead and drop the Discord in the chat. Discord. There we go. So there's the Discord over there on Twitch. And also, I'll slap this over there on YouTube as well. If you guys want to have people, if you want to join a community, growing community of people playing WoW and hanging out, there's one right there. You can come in and join all of us over there on the Discord if you want. If you're a raider, we're trying to get raids going over time. Again, it's not going to be sweaty. We're not doing progression raiding. We're going to clear some normal raids and start with that and just have fun. That's really the main goal of it if we have enough interest in doing that. If you're like, hey, I hate raids, but I love delves, or I just like playing the game, and I just want to be around people who play the game, then yeah, you can totally do that too. Absolutely no pressure to raid whatsoever. Just get in there, lurk, hang out, whatever you want to do. Totally cool in that regard. We're just happy to have you join. Stellar. So I also really like using the core hounds, but their fire aura didn't seem to scale up much with the expansion as much as it does now. I heard that too, by the way. Let's see. Action, thanks for the sub there. I really appreciate that sub there, Action. Thank you. And then Twitch is telling me something. What is Twitch telling me? Sub goal of 10. Awesome. I appreciate it, guys. Welcome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you jumping in here. I'm an EST, Mavros. You're like, what time zone are you in? I am an EST, Eastern Time Zone. So usually, like, again, that's what I say to you all, is that like my start time. And again, I'll go ahead and say it to everybody here. If you did enjoy today, if you enjoyed hanging out here on the stream, if you want to join into the next one, 8 a.m. EST weekdays is where you can find me. 8 a.m. EST all weekdays. And then I do try to stream on the weekend when it works. It doesn't always work, but when it does, I'll stream when I can, when I have a moment to do that. And those you're just gonna have to follow me on. I don't have a schedule when it comes to those. Just when I can do them, I just do them, right? And so, yeah, if you wanted to join in for those, just go ahead and follow me either on YouTube or Twitch. Again, on your favorite platform, whatever you enjoy watching on, that's important. But hey. Guys, I really appreciate you stopping in here today. Everyone have an awesome day. Hopefully, knock on wood, we'll have a shorter, not respawn time. We'll have a shorter maintenance window this time. But it looks like it says 1 hour. But again, yesterday said 3 hours and it was what, 5? So I wouldn't, count your chickens. But I think hopefully it'll just be an hour this time around. But I will see all of you guys. Yeah, the server is down. Yeah, Matthew, the server is down again. Yeah, we had a surprise maintenance window for today on Wednesday. I mean, you would think they got everything finished yesterday with the extended maintenance because it was extended maintenance for 3 hours and they extended the extended maintenance to 5 hours.